Hi there, namaste. Thank you so much for being here and welcome back to another spiritualistic pick a card reading. Today we're taking a look at a message from your spirit guides. So I'm channeling whatever message wants to come through from them to you specifically. Please use your intuition to select whichever group or groups resonate with you the most. Today we have 4 groups to choose from. We have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. For those of you who are curious, this is the Music in She Oracle. I received this deck from the creator and I absolutely love it. So without further ado, the timestamps for your description box, the timestamps for your reading are listed below in the description box. And again, I'm so grateful to you for being here. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop to see little crystal jewelry that I made, as well as my books and other artistic projects I've been working on. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you at your reading. Namaste. Hi there, group number 1. You selected the Nancy and Ann Wilson card with the sisters and number 32. So you are about to come to a culmination point in your life. You are about to step out of a cycle, and you are being adorned in some area of life. So you are about to become a master or considered a master of a particular area or skill that you've been working on for quite some time. The sisters here is giving a slight indication towards the Pleiades, as this is also known as the 7 star sisters. The sisters does indicate as well that you are stepping into your light feminine energy. This is the energy of Shakti. With this, there is also indication that you are quite balanced in your both yin and yang elements with your light and dark, your masculine, feminine energies, but you are also coming to a new culmination point, a new balance between not just the dark feminine and light masculine, but you also have mastered the light feminine and the dark masculine energies, which is so beautiful to see. There is a decreasing of certain things in your life right now, so you might notice a few things falling away, but nothing that you would notice too significantly. There's something about you that stands out, and something about your eyes that say truth. Okay. Your spirit guides want to commend you on the amount of love that you have to give and your ability to continue to see things from a higher perspective and perspective of love, even when those around you do not understand. As we know, there has been a false awakening going on, and those who are tapped into the truth are able to see through this. And so, with your ability to stand in your power, to stand in your truth, to stand in love, to connect with the 12th dimension, with God, source, light, however you resonate with that energy, you are love, and love will always be the one and only truth. There's a bit of a sensual energy coming through as well. You may be manifesting at this time. You might also be tapping into the more sensual pleasures or sides of life relating to your sacral chakra. I'm hearing the word safety as well with the root, so you might be actually creating space between your root and sacral chakras at this time, allowing them to heal independently of one another. Your spirit guides are saying that it may have been necessary for you at one point to combine the two, or to let one be overpowered by the other during certain areas of your life. But you no longer require this help. You no longer require this manifestation or expression of energy. We have Temperance, the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, interesting, and the Ace of Swords. You are starting to identify the falsehoods around you, and at the same time you're continuing to stand in your power and speak your truth. With the Temperance coming out with number 14, you've been angelically guided through every single step of your life. I'm also seeing the face of a Syrian, and I'm hearing the term Galactic Federation, so if that resonates with you in any way, take it. If it does not, leave it. With Temperance, this is saying that you are coming to a balancing, a culmination point, as I said, of energy. as you are standing in love, as you're opening up your heart more and more to the physical realm, but not of it, you are able to more clearly identify the deceptive energy that is happening in the realm. You're able to more clearly identify which energies around you are wound up in the matrix and which energies around you are there to learn and understand from you. You may be coming from a point of being a teacher. I'm seeing somebody standing in the back of a crowd, jumping, trying to get the attention of somebody. You're going from being in the back of the crowd jumping to speaking your truth, because it is the truth, but it may not have been a truth that has been popularized or a preconceived notion of or brainwashed into the collective of the Matrix. With Page of Cups and Queen of Pentacles here, there is an indication that you are going to be stepping into a new form of abundance. I keep hearing the word powerful as well. So you're stepping into a new version of abundance than one that you have likely experienced in a long time or before in this incarnation. Your heart is opening up to love in different ways, and you're starting to cleanse any ancestral energy or any energy that has been taught onto you that is not of truth. You're able to see through these things with and without your eyes shut. If you have been taking a few extra moments lately to meditate in general or more than usual, or to balance your energy, or to tap into any higher dimension, any higher consciousness at all, beyond the physical collective currently, your guides are thanking you for that. They're saying that, well, you realize it's been important, you have maybe not realized how important, and you're starting to awaken to this. As we know, there is always another rabbit hole to jump down, so to speak, but from the opposite perspective, your spirit guides are bringing you to the awareness that you are not just jumping down several rabbit holes, which is spirituality. You are actually escaping from the one rabbit hole that is the human matrix and seeing everything that is beyond. Once you are highly awakened, you will notice that there are energies around you that move quickly. They will like to speak discouraging words towards you. They feel very uncomfortable, quite skittish around your presence, and might start to gift you deceptive energy. I'm seeing the evil eye. Know that you are protected, know that you are loved, but know that you know who to trust, and continue to see through your spiritual eye and through your heart. Understand that those who are not awakened yet are either trying, or they don't know to try, or they don't know how to try. They don't have the tools. So your spirit guides really want to thank you for being who you are, walking your path, and they're saying that it is important that you are exactly where you are, that you've been doing exactly what you've been doing. If you have been feeling the need to apply extra pressure to yourself, or if you've been feeling the need to apply less pressure to yourself, they're saying erase any preconceived notions that come from the matrix, that you need to do something better, you need to do something with more energy, less energy, look a certain way, act a certain way, even when it comes to spiritual practices. They're saying that it is excruciatingly important that you have been taking every single step that you have to get you exactly to the moment where you're at right now. They would like to highlight the people in your life. Some people, you will be able to see them through your spiritual eye, and they will be looking back at you the same way. Whereas those in your life who are not capable of doing so are not to be trusted at this particular moment in time. This is not that they all consciously have bad intentions. It is only that they do not know how to hold the frequency of the fifth dimension and higher with love. The twin flame journey is coming to mind as well. If you resonate with this, do not allow yourself to get distracted on your spiritual path, as you are capable of being in one place at a time, which is exactly why you are and exactly why you are meant to focus on this. Do not allow yourself to set yourself back by overanalyzing physical actions. Being ascended to the 5th dimension and higher at all times as a default energy will be exactly what gives you the answers that you are seeking. Again, with the 7 of Swords, we do have a bit of Arcturus and Pleiades coming out too, so if you do resonate with either of those star systems, they would like to check in with you for a moment and say that they are with you, they are guiding you, they are watching you, and that they are grateful for you. I am again seeing the face of a Sirian, so if any of you resonate with Sirius B, or with the Orion Collective as well, they're coming through to give you a hand. I'm seeing an Orion extending his hand and giving you a little bit of a step up. They're drawing my attention to the Fountain of Youth, and they're saying that you have a lot of blessings that are to come. And there may be some miracles that are within and around you at this time, and there are also some miracles that you are capable of gifting the world with. They would like you to be careful about who you are sharing your energy with, who you're sharing your magic, your miracles, your spiritual knowledge with, because those who are not ready, those who have not walked the path of preparation in order to be ready to understand this knowledge, will have different triggered reactions due to their inability to skip from point A to point D without walking steps B and C. Now, of course, this is why you lead by example. And your spirit guides would also like to thank you very much for keeping your chin held high, for keeping your heart open, and for staying balanced in your energy. It's important, in order for balance to exist, lack of balance has to exist as well. So if for any reason you've been feeling a little bit like hot or cold, or very much of one energy and then exactly the opposite of the same, if you feel like there are areas of your life that have been less than balanced lately, they're saying that this is intentional, and they're showing me 11:11 on the recording time. They're saying that you do have the opportunity to manifest very strongly right now. So keep this in mind, but do be careful about what you manifest. They're showing me a computer that has a million tabs open, and are explaining or asking me to explain for you that the more trivial manifestations that you send through the system, the longer and slower the processor is going to be able to actually help you out with these things. So if you ask the universe for 1 or 2 things, your spirit guides will happily deliver you these 1 or 2 carefully thought out and aligned with your energy things. However, if you are reaching above and beyond, or you're asking for a million things, even the strongest manifester will need to wait. And that time in between is where one might start to lose faith. They might slip into doubt. They might be second guessing themselves, or even forget about what they want, change their mind. They would like you to be confident and sure about what you're manifesting, but they are encouraging you to manifest at this time. They're showing me someone writing, so you could be scripting, manifesting, and they're also showing me someone burying a scripted manifestation underground or under sand. So this would be, if you resonate with this stream of energy, this would be the most beneficial way for you to ground your manifestations at this time. Okay, so they would like you to write something down and bury it in the earth. There is abundance coming your way, an abundance in balance, an abundance in love, an abundance in energy, an abundance in clear sight. They're not saying clairvoyance, they're saying clear sight, clear cognizance. And with Ace of Swords, there will be they're showing me like somebody escaping the rabbit hole, aware that there are not millions of rabbit holes to jump into, there is merely one rabbit hole to leave. And they're saying that you are walking out of this rabbit hole. With the Ace of Swords, this is saying that you will be receiving communication from somebody highly regarded. Also somebody that you look up to or see in a high regard. And also something about your communication, your style of communication, of verbalizing things is very important. So if you feel called to if you feel called through your heart center to do something that you enjoy, such as read or knit or watch a particular film or go outside, go camping, something like this, or anything at all, follow your inclinations, because as you awaken more and more, it will be more and more difficult for you not to follow everything that you want, because you are drawn towards these things for a reason. Your heart is the strongest gateway towards spirit. Your heart is the strongest gateway towards your intuition. And sure, our intuition speaks through us in every way, all the time, through all the chakras, through all our spirit guides, through every single fractal piece of the universe. But in following your heart, you have direct access to your spark of consciousness, to your soul. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Hermetic Tarot deck now. What do your spirit guides want you to know? Group number one, spirit guides. What do they need to know? What would you like to relay to them today? They're re-emphasizing, again, that you're doing a phenomenal job, okay, on your path, on your journey with anything, especially anything you might be doubting yourself with. You're doing a phenomenal job. They're saying to just keep going, keep hanging on, you're almost there. And they're also saying, don't be afraid to give yourself some love, okay? Don't be afraid to express yourself in unique ways. Don't be afraid to express or dress yourself or use weird words. Or they want you to be as authentic as possible. And they're reminding you that everything around you is merely a hologram, including the Earth Collective. Okay. They're showing me the Syrian again, and here's the star. They were showing me the original Rider-Waite star with my clairvoyancy earlier, as I was speaking about the Fountain of Youth. And here we have on the star card, this is symbolically, this is a Pleiadian who has come down to the earth, who is tending to the Fountain of Youth and grants wishes upon any who cross her path. Now this is the star. This does of course come after the tower. So you may notice that as you are I'll just say leaving the matrix, as you are awakening, as you are understanding, you are not only seeing the connectivity of things, but you are creating a safe haven for others who understand this or would like to understand this as well. They're showing me Lahiri Mahasaya. This lets me know that you have a very open mind. You have a very large mind. And they're also showing me Lahiri Mahasaya was a very beautiful and unique guru because he was able to work an office job. He also had a wife and children, and he was also a renowned guru with immense spiritual abilities. He learned from Babaji. So there is an indication here with the star that you can have it all. You can do it all, especially with the King of Swords. You are guided, and things are going to be moving quite quickly for you. But it is important that you do make sure that you are following your path. If you look at two things that you feel called to, and you're unsure how they go together, trust that they are, because it's extraordinarily possible that the common point between these two things, or four things, is you. You are meant to be that. I would like to call attention to the fact that Lahiri Mahasaya, his gurus, did not have other jobs. They did not have like families, like wives and children. But that was also part of Lahiri's point. That was part of his purpose here. And those that he taught, Swami Sri Yukteswar, Yogananda Paramahansa, they were responsible for bringing this truth to light, really having the belief that anything is possible, any combination of things is possible. Swami Sri Yukteswar applied his scientific knowledge, his study of science to yogic science, to spirituality, and was able to successfully combine the two. If you haven't read The Holy Science by Swami Sri Yukteswar, I highly recommend doing so. And with Paramahansa Yogananda, he was the one that was responsible for bringing this yogic science and spiritual knowledge that India has had since Bhagavad Gita to the West. And because of this, the entire world is now able to practice Kriya. The entire world is now able to clear their karma, find their path in life, and wake up. And it is out of love and out of the need to share this love this has happened. They're saying that you have a path, you have a purpose, Seven of Cups, where there are many things that are kind of altruistic. They don't all seem to go together, but again, the culmination point is you. You may feel called to do something a bit different. You may feel called to be ingenuitive, to be innovative, inventive, synonyms. But there's a reason for this as well. The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. You have chosen to be where you are right now, in the body that you are currently, walking the path and surrounded by the people that you currently are. And if you stand out from them, that is a reason. You've chosen that. The King of Wands is saying that you are going to be responsible for the spiritual enlightenment of several beings, and they're drawing my attention to starseeds as well as to ancient cultures. They're drawing me to Avalon. They're drawing me to Babylon. They're drawing me to the Poseids as well. So there's an indication here that you're stepping into the light side of your masculine energy. You're able to channel this light down through your chakras. You may notice that you feel a bit of a difference between when you are in your masculine energy and when you are in your feminine energy through your lower 3 chakras and your higher 3 chakras. This is why they would like you to focus, spend some time with your eyes closed, just breathing, spending some time with the gateway that is your heart chakra. This is the portal, the gateway in between. You may notice severe grounding when you step into masculine energy or masculine chakras. You may notice severe expansion when you step into your feminine chakras, your feminine energy. But this culmination point of the two, the dark and the light, are not meant to be separated. They're meant to be all-encompassing. They do exist consciously, purposefully, and side by side, and also intertwined with each other, especially in this realm. And so, it's very important to understand. Your spirit guides are emphasizing that you understand, and that is all that matters, regardless of what you see around you or you hear on social media. Your truth, the truth, Satya, exists, and that will always prevail. Feminine energy is not meant to be dark. Masculine energy is not meant to be light. They are both meant to do both. In fact, they are not meant to be separated at all. This is a grounding or detachment from fifth dimensional consciousness, but you have surpassed this milestone. You are at least in fifth dimensional consciousness. And so allow others to be confused as they walk their journey. If they come to you for help and you feel the need to assist, or you feel like it aligns with your journey, by all means do so. But do not waste your time allowing the confusion of others to affect you. Your spirit guides want you to know that you have the truth, that you have for a very, very long time. And they're showing me Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio. You can only speak the truth so loudly to those who are unwilling to listen. But when you speak the truth to those who are able to identify the truth, that is exactly where you will come into culmination with your fullest being. That is where you will meet your soul family. That is where you will meet your gurus, where you will become a guru, where you will be able to connect with those who are like-minded individuals, who are truly awakened, not falsely awakened. We do have Venus and Scorpio coming out here. Now, Venus resonates with the number 7, with Libra, of course, as well as the number 2, but Scorpio resonates with number 8. So there's an indication here that you are moving from focusing on others in your life, or perhaps focusing too much on your relationship with other people, trying to make others happy, worrying about the way that you come off to people, and you're more focused on the truth, unveiling that which needs to be unveiled, allowing yourself to express yourself fully, not worrying about what makes other people comfortable, not worrying about where other people are at in their journey. For they are a part of you, and the best thing you can do for them is to continue growing on your own path. Your spirit guides are noting again how much love you have, especially for yourself, but really, really for others as well. They're saying that this is really beautiful. But when it comes to your love for others, you can expand your bandwidth all you want, but if you can find a reliable source to streamline your energy into, this will be the best course of action for you. They're making the indication that this is more towards people than it is towards doing different things. If you feel called to do things that you are unsure what the commonality between them is, it's likely that it's you. And alongside that, if you have several people in your life who are trying to help you discover the commonality between several things that they don't understand why you're drawn to them in the first place, then there is an answer as to what not to funnel your time, energy, and love into. That doesn't take away the love that you have or the love that you share. It merely allows you to grow. They're showing me through my third eye plants that are planted too close to each other and end up their growth ends up being stunted, and they end up entangling themselves into one another. Whereas another plant, a tree that is grown just a little bit away from the others, will grow the strongest, the longest, and the tallest out of all. There's a reason for this, and any question that you're looking for the answer for, you can find in nature. If you feel called to go outside, or to go camping, or to go to a particular geographic feature, such as a beach or the mountains or the desert or something like this, they would like you to go. There is a very important reason that you are drawn to this at this time. They want you to follow your instincts, follow your nudges, follow your urges, for you know yourself better than any energy that is attempting to get you not to, of course. They're confirming your intuition, particularly anything that has happened over the last few days. If there are any truths that you just know, or if there is more information that's coming to light, or if you are in the middle of another awakening, or if you have recently closed out a new awakening, they are excited for you to open up this chapter. And I'm hearing the song At Last by Etta James. I love Etta James. But they're saying this song, but it's like your spirit guides serenading it to you. They're saying, at last, group 1 has come along. And they want you to know that you are safe to speak your truth. You are safe to embody the fullness of your being. If you've been waiting for a trigger point, or if you've been waiting for the green light to speak truths, to share revelations, to step into the fullness of your being, if you've been fully activated or severely activated for a long time, but holding back due to any reason, such as spiritual guidance, political ongoings, cycles that the Matrix is currently going through, they're saying now is time. They're giving you the green light to step into whatever it is you've been called towards, but perhaps hesitating on, waiting for the right time, okay? With the star, they're saying that you are now free from anything that has been keeping you stuck to this realm, to the Matrix, to the physical world, but now you are in your body as a conscious choice. You're very much aware that you are not tied to your body through karma. You're very much aware that you are not tied to your body through obligation. You are awakened to the fact that you chose to be here, and you are choosing to stay here. They're sharing with me the term Mahasamadhi, which is where somebody consciously passes this realm. Samadhi is connecting with the divine, connecting with absolute. It is the 8th limb of Ashtanga Yoga. And Mahasamadhi is releasing the physical realm completely, beyond the connection, leaving the body. They're sharing this with you because they want you to know that you have this capability, but you are choosing to stay here, and you're aware of that. So don't be nervous or afraid. Don't hold back anymore. You are strong enough for whatever you would like to do or you feel called to do. Follow your heart, because it is the truest truth you will ever find within yourself. And they're sharing with me that, quote, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you know, and smarter than you think. So keep that in mind. And they're showing me as well this lion. You are a very, I'm saying ferocious for the lion analogy, but in the best way possible. You are a very ferocious being. You are very powerful. You are very knowledgeable. You are very ancient. And it's time for you to open yourself up. It's time for you to fully be yourself. And it's time for you to step into new earth. They're opening the gateway for you. They're holding out their hand, and they're ready to pull you through. You are fully awakened to the truth, to your truth, and you are ready if you so choose. Advice. Okay, those who you really trust, whether this is your spirit guides or you have a few members of your friends and family, or perhaps soul family that have incarnated with you, people that you trust who are awakened to truth, they would like you to lean on them at this time. If you have a particular person or people or spirit guides or guru in this life that allow you to express yourself freely and openly, they feel like home when you speak to them, this is an indication that it is safe for you to express yourself around these people. Okay? They're saying that whoever these people are, they are not too far behind you on their spiritual journeys. They are indicating that there is some sort of culmination of events that will be happening in the very near future, where you will have an opportunity to speak your truth, and it might surprise you what comes out. After you have made the conscious decision to step fully into your being, it will activate your DNA in a way where there will be no more half-truths, there will be no gatekeeping, there will be no holding back. So if there is an event coming up and you feel it will be significant or important and you're unsure why, the reason might be yourself. So with that knowledge, they're saying not to worry, not to stress, they're saying don't fret. There is a reason for everything. And they're showing me somebody turning on the light of somebody else. So this could be why. I'm hearing the song Welcome to the Jungle. And then again with Seven of Cups and King of Wands. You are aware that you can do anything that you want in this life. The point of life is not to become a master manifester, although that is one of the skills that you embody. But you are also aware of this, because the point of this life is not to have, it is to be. And because you stand in this energy, you help other people transcend the matrix. You help other people transcend their pain, their fear, their elusivity. So continue to be yourself, continue to awaken, continue to walk your own path and your own journey, and know that there were many, many millions before you, and there will be many, many millions after you. But also know that you are not alone, as there have been more souls incarnated during this time with the same mission or a similar one to you than there has been since the destruction of Atlantis and Egypt combined. So you are not alone. It is safe to speak your truth. Those who are activated into New Earth will quickly watch it fall away, and those who are not will no longer be relevant, and you will notice. They're sharing with me the term NPC. There will be a large break in energies that will cause one to shoot either to the left or to the right, up or down, so to speak. And you've been on the right side of a fault line for a very, very long time, and they're informing you that the earthquake is about to happen. Okay? They're saying, while you have the ability to pull others, before this happens, you have the ability to pull others to one side of the fault line. But know that it is not your responsibility, and that everyone has to make their own choice, their own conscious choice. Okay? Anything else? You have 77. I'm hearing divine union. There will be a culmination of significant events leading up to the meeting or reunion with a divine counterpart or with a soul that you have agreed to meet with and work with in this lifetime. You likely are aware of the presence of this person, or you are likely aware of the fact that you will not be alone walking your journey in the future. They're drawing me again to Shiva and Shakti and reminding you that it is not possible, it is not physiologically possible through quantum mechanics, quantum physics, spirituality, Kriya Yoga, it is not physically possible to be half of a being, and to make sure that you are staying on the right side of the fault line. Okay? And after the earthquake, and you look at the remains, you already know who will be with you. So, don't worry. Focus on what you need to do. Okay? Stick to your mission, and don't get overwhelmed or preemptively excited, because that can waste precious time and energy. 2023 will be a very big year for the Earth, so keep in mind that your intuition is being confirmed right now. Keep in mind that you have a job to do, but that the best way you can possibly do it is by going within. The less energy you can expend at this time, the better, and that there's a reason that the universe has been giving you a safe haven for your expression, for your home, or for your spiritual knowledge or ability. If there's somebody who lends you an ear quite often, or if you have a platform, or if you've had a lot of luck in your home situation or something like this, they're saying that it is to help you feel calm and collective, to help drain the nervous system of your entire being, not just your body. And the more that you awaken, the more that you won't need these comforts, but the more you'll be able to recognize the beautiful beings and the beautiful energies behind these miracles. And you're a miracle, and you're capable of miracles. That's all I have for you, Group 1. That was a message directly from your spirit guides. That was absolutely beautiful. I hope this helped shed love, light, and clarity on your situation, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful realm. Namaste. Hi there, Group 2. Namaste, and welcome to your reading. This is a message from your spirit guides, and you chose Stevie Nicks, so automatically we're best friends. But today we're going to take a look at what your spirit guides want to say to you. And you have the Crossroads here with Stevie Nicks, and I'm hearing the song The Chain in my head, of course, by Fleetwood Mac, and this is a number 40. So this is saying that you have been guided to a particular milestone in your life. You're able to see things from a new vantage point now, and I'm hearing the term eyes wide open. So there's something that you are seeing through, and you are aware that you are about to cross over a bridge into a new area of your life. There's some sort of communication that seems to be coming towards you, and you might be experiencing quite a large spiritual awakening at this time. I'm noticing that the blue is all around her feminine chakras, so it's definitely important right now that you are either taking the opportunity to, or you will be experiencing an opportunity to speak about what you are experiencing in the faith realm of the crown chakra, the intuitive realm of the third eye chakra, and speaking up about things that you haven't spoken up about before. So you might have a new opportunity to show the deepest parts of your soul to somebody. And I'm noticing the black choker here, and it's reminding me of Wednesday Addams, actually. And the fact that she's kind of wearing all black, but she seems like there's almost this energy of looking on the outside the way that you used to feel on the inside, and re-expressing yourself, or coming into an opportunity to re-express yourself so that you can recalibrate your exterior to what is in your interior. Now with the crossroads, this seems like you've definitely been on a journey here, and there's also an indication that somebody wants to give you like a big bear hug that's coming through as well. I'm also hearing quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. So the vie en rose could be significant as well. So number 40 says that you're coming to a completion of a cycle that has to do with your home, your mother, or your foundation. In the present moment, it's very your present moment has all of the details, and I'm hearing the devil's in the details. So if you are trying to see what is next for you, they're saying yes, you have enough, everything that you need is around you, but more than what you need is around you. Hints about what is coming into your life are around you as well. So if there's anything that is standing out to you, or something that seems to be too good to be true, if there's something that is standing out significantly to you at this time, whether it has to do with your intuitive experience, your spiritual experience, or it's just something in your physical realm that is standing out, they're saying that this is some sort of indication that you're completing a cycle, and you're watching your manifestations trickle through into the 3D realm, or you're watching some sort of blessing come into the 3D realm. And they're also noticing that you do a very good job at whatever it is that you do. They're bringing up the fact that you're a very hard worker, you've been through a lot, and that you definitely have a shine about you. And I'm seeing icks here, like when people say either you're a simp for somebody, or they give you the icks, so that with the bear hug thing, there could be somebody around you that you're kind of giving the icks, or maybe you're feeling that about someone, something like that. Someone feels very simpy about you, I'm getting, and something about this is coming through into your physical realm. So if this resonates for you in that sense, your spirit guides want to let you know that there's a reason that you're picking up on something like that. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. Okay, we have the Star and the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles popping out as soon as I cut the deck, so that's very interesting. So your intuition is all over something, and you're starting to watch it permeate. Okay. Spirit guides of group number 2. They want me to talk about the number 2. So they're saying that you can trust yourself to make the right decision, and that some of your manifestations are going to be coming through in ways that you didn't expect but are now learning to. And so they want to highlight the fact that you've done a great job at learning your spiritual lessons, at walking through your karma and difficulties, and they're acknowledging that perhaps the past year was not as easy for you as you may have liked. And they're saying they're going to make it up to you some way, somehow. They're also bringing my attention to 2 is ruled by Taurus, and this also rules things like good food, spending time with pets, loyalty, making lots of money, abundance, things like this. So these are just some of the blessings that your spirit guides want you to keep an eye out for. They want to make sure that you are staying grounded in the present moment, because there's the wheel. Okay, as this is happening for you, they want you to stay present so you can really enjoy everything that's going on. Ace of Cups coming out as well. So you have a lot of cards. I'll pull them in the order that they flipped out. You have 2 of Swords with the wheel, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. You have the King of Swords and the World card. Okay, definitely ending a cycle here. So they're drawing my attention to the 2 again, and then 42, which is the number 6. Okay, this is all about paying attention to the present moment. They're saying, yes, there are clues about the future in your present moment, but they want you to stay where you are. Because just as you've done things in the past that make you today very happy, proud of, and grateful for past you for taking those steps, taking the initiative to get you to where you are, little things like making a healthier dietary choice, or exercising, or starting a business, or doing little things that just might take 5 minutes or an hour and then compile over time. I want you to focus on the present moment, stand in gratitude, but then continue to plant little seeds along the way for the future as well. Luck is about to come towards you in a very, very large way. And you might be picking up on this. This has a lot to do with love. And I'm also hearing self-love. Your spirit guides are saying you finally have endured all that you're meant to endure. You finally have come into self-love, self-gratitude, and you finally know how to assert your boundaries and how to leave situations behind that don't serve you. Because of this, a lot of things in your life are going to be coming full circle. And they're drawing my attention to the Ouroboros here, the snake eating its tail. They're saying that a culmination of events has led you to an event that's about to go down very soon in your life. Expect some sort of communication about a decision you didn't know you had to make, but is almost going to be made for you by your spirit guides, by the divine. There's something that's going to fall in your lap, and it's going to be too good not to take. And the thing is that you now are in self-love, and you know what you're worth, and you know that it's your turn for luck to be on your side. It's your turn for things to go in your favor. And because of this, you're going to start seeing your manifestations coming through like crazy. And at the same time, you're going to be experiencing spiritual upgrades and connecting with new people and old people as well. There's a lot to do here about celebrating yourself and celebrating others, and other people also celebrating themselves and others as well. There's somebody that is matching your energy that's coming through here. It's coming through very, very strongly. And with the Stevie Nicks card here, I'm hearing La Vie en Rose again, so that could be significant, or like Edith Piaf could be significant. I'm also hearing Sonny and Cher, like I Got You, Babe. So there could be this kind of like best friend energy, or like a romantic partner energy, something like this that's coming in. Someone that's very, very close to you. And I'm looking at her eyes here, and it's reminding me of doe eyes. So they're also showing me they're showing me the phrase, and also kind of showing me clairvoyantly, like someone like giving you eyes. So if that stands out to you, this is confirmation, okay? We do have 2-1-1, and then we have 2-1. So you could be seeing 12-12 a lot, 10-10 a lot, 2-22, 1-11 a lot, 11-11. These are all going to be signs that what you're picking up on is accurate, and that you are in the right place at the right time, or that something around you is significant for what you need to know. I'm also seeing an anchor. So if anchors stand out to you at all whatsoever, like this could be a symbol for you to keep an eye out for as well. They're also showing me an anchor tattoo. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Lover's card, and the Hermit. I want this to go over Stevie Nicks. So you are kind of in this, you're in this energy where wherever you're at, you did this yourself. You decided to have a plan, set the plan in motion, take tactical steps towards that, and plant and nurture a garden for later. Now you're starting to harvest the fruits, but you're also used to being alone. You're very comfortable, and you find freedom in your solitude. You find freedom in your solace, being alone, connecting with your spirit guides, meditating, praying, doing yoga, whatever this is. And they're saying that while you were not looking, things were happening behind the scenes that took you to the next level. In a particular area of life, something very, very lucky happened to you, but it wasn't to you, it was for you. So this likely relates to somebody else, a different situation. Something that affects you has happened behind the scenes while you weren't looking. And this is going to, you might be picking up on more creativity at this time, more inspiration, maybe a bit more sensuality and a bit more spirituality. And this is because I'm hearing somebody else did their due diligence, or something else did their due diligence, and that is what affected you. There's like an energy tie or a karmic contract or something like this that has been completed, taken care of, finished. And as you've released this, you're opening up your heart to self-love again, but also there's an acknowledgement that loyalty exists as well. And they're drawing my attention back to Taurus with the dog and loyalty too. So Taurus could be very, very significant to you, or just in general. Also Taurus season. You might feel the need to go do things more. You might be a little bit busier, and this is almost because your intuition is so strong right now with the Lovers, the Strength card, all of these cards really coming out. Your intuition is so strong right now that your spirit guides want you to almost keep yourself busy so that you're not waiting around for something that you're picking up on to come through. Because while you're aware that the dust has settled beneath, like behind the scenes, underneath the curtain, or behind the curtain, you are now aware of what you deserve. And so you've been magnetizing it. And because you've been standing in this energy so well for so long, there's an energy that your loyalty, your abundance, your faithfulness, your ferocity, even your strength, your fortitude cannot be questioned. And it's bringing in this energy that matches this, where there is no question in mind. There is beyond reasonable doubt something that matches this energy that you have worked so hard to create as a permanent structure in your life within your energy. Expect some communication coming your way, realizing something that's going to like either thank you or appreciate or recognize you for something that you've done. Maybe somebody sees you as doing something for them when you might not even see it that way. Or maybe you did something for somebody that you entirely forgot about because it's second nature to you. And they're going to come through and let you know something very strongly like this, how strongly this affected them, or how much it really helped them, or how much they look up to you, or how much they resonate with you, or something like this. The World with the Lovers card, okay? You are closing out a chapter of like a choice. The choice has been made. Notice we start off with the Two of Swords and end with the Lovers here. Both of these indicate a choice. Two of Swords is not knowing which way to go, and the Lovers card is having a choice made and naturally falling into the right thing at the right time, okay? And you did get Stevie Nicks, and her card is indicated with the crossroads here, with the Hermit. And I'm hearing, and if you don't love me now, then you'll never love me again. I can still hear you saying you must never break the chain. So there's this like, there's kind of this energy that you're closing out. Like maybe I'm better off alone. Maybe I want somebody in my life. This can be, you know, friendly, romantic, familial, whatever. You need to do everything by yourself. I'm also hearing Miss Independent. I think it's like Kelly Clarkson who sang that song. So there's an energy here about you doing a lot on your own by yourself. And I'm also hearing started out with nothing, now I'm hungry, now I got it. Wait, what is it? Like I think it's Speaker Knockers. And there's something about your style, the way that you present yourself, that allows you to stand out. Something that says that you're very confident, you're very abundant, you're very loyal. Something that says that what you see is what you get, unless you grow. And then it's better. Like what you see is what you get, or better. But it's out of authenticity. It's out of loving awareness and growth and spirituality. And you've released a lot of things that were causing you pain in the past. And because of this, notice that we're going Major Arcana and then Knight, King. This is so, so important. This is saying that you have surpassed a significant milestone in your life, or you are about to. And your spirit guides are asking you to take a moment to be grateful for how far you've come and to really appreciate all the work that you've put in. They do have a special gift or blessing that's coming your way, and you might be picking up already on what this is, but they want you not to get your hopes up before the time is up. So they want you to kind of stay busy right now. They're showing me somebody knitting. They're showing me somebody dancing or drawing or going for a walk. Try to fill up your time and do meditate, but try to keep your focus on yourself, on your spirit, on your past lives, your healings, things like this. Try not to be too future focused, because the more energy you give to your future, the less of that the less of that energy will be present to invest in that moment, because you're already giving your energy there now. So they want you to keep your energy away from that, so that you have more to spare when the time is right. With the Strength and the Lovers card, okay, there's something that has been, as mentioned before, going on behind the scenes, but it's something that was always meant to happen. This is a strong indication of perhaps a situation that you've encountered in a past life, a person that you've spent many lifetimes with. I'm seeing 888. This can be something you've been trying to manifest your whole life, something that like always has been and always will be. And number 6, this is also Virgo, which is the maiden, it's the healer, it's also the hermit as well. Virgo and Taurus are coming out very strongly, so there's definitely an energy of grounding something into the present moment as you've healed something on your own. This is like two sides of the same coin, each like polishing themselves off and then acknowledging their center point, okay? I'm going to pull more messages from your spirit guides. Group 2 spirit guides, what do you want them to know? I'm hearing that song, everything's gonna be alright. Oh. I can't remember the name of that song. Anyway, they're saying that everything is gonna be alright and not to worry. They're saying that your future is very, very bright and that there is a significant connection or connections coming towards you. This can be a person, this can be like, okay, well, there's a confirmation. So there's a significant person entering your life or re-entering your life. Okay, so here's the Hermit again. Okay, so they're saying actually with this that you've been perhaps having a hard time not seeing this coming or having a hard time ignoring all the signs. Here's the Two of Swords yet again. So they're saying that you've almost been trying to ignore all the signs and synchronicities because you don't want to get your hopes up. And they're saying now is not the time to worry about getting your hopes up because you've surpassed all of the challenges. You've learned all of Saturn's lessons in this area of life. Now it's time for your blessing. They're saying that you have completed a significant milestone in your life, and now it's time for the scales to balance in your favor. You know how to walk away from things that don't serve you, and you also know how to spend and share your energy wisely. And that's probably why you've been trying to ignore the signs and synchronicities, but they're saying that they're there for a reason. I'm also hearing Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars in my head, and we had La Vie en Rose coming out in the beginning. So a lot of love songs, okay? Also, like, Love Song by The Cure can be significant as well. We have Strength again. Wow, synchronistic reading. Look at this. Two of Swords again. Hermit again. Strength again. 6 of Wands. And, oh my gosh, the Lovers again? 3 of Wands and 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I definitely think there's a significant person coming into your life, and they're aware of the fact that you are, you're prudent and careful about where you spend your energy, okay? With Virgo here. You like to take calculated moves. You like to know what you're stepping into, and they see your strength, they see your capability, they see your potential as well. They want to create something alongside you, and I'm hearing the term power couple, and I'm also noticing this Phoenix here. This other person or group of people, this organization, whatever is coming towards you, they think that you can build something significant together. I'm also seeing a shot glass, like literally there's just a random shot glass like that someone left on my neighbor's balcony. Okay. We have Jupiter in the North Node. Okay, so you are experiencing a lot of luck in your life, and you're going to be pushed forward into a part of your life that is going to look different in a very positive way. All of your dreams, all of your wishes coming to fulfillment. And number 6 again, you could be seeing 66, 616, 666 a lot. And they're saying if you see 666 a lot, this is an indication that blessings are coming your way in the physical realm, and not to be afraid. They're actually saying this is significant. Your spirit guides want to point out to you that if you're seeing 666, especially, this is a sign that there's something that is a blessing that will make you very, very happy, that's trying to come into your life, and it might instigate a little bit of fear for you. So they want you to pay attention to when this is showing up. I saw 2, 3, 4, so also keep an eye out for chronological numbers. Now the Lovers, again, we already went over this, but this really says that something or someone has already chosen you. They find that their freedom, they will find freedom by communicating with you. This is, like, I'm hearing the term word vomit. This is somebody who needs to reach out to you in order to find peace even. Like, their spirit guides are very much trying to push them to reach out to you, okay? And the 3 of Wands here, I'm hearing Waiting in Vain by Bob Marley. So there's an indication that something that has been focused around you and your aspirations, or you've been waiting long enough, they're noticing your patience or something like this, and they want to create stability with you that's very long lasting and abundant. There's a lot of love here, and there's a recognition of walking a similar path in the past and in the present. There's a bit of disbelief with the synchronicities coming here. We have the Hermit and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so communication, very fast communication. I wouldn't be surprised if you received a text or an email or a call while you're watching this reading, or by the end of the day even. We do have the Hermit again, okay, with all of these cards. Your spirit guides are letting you know about this ahead of time because they want you to brace yourself. They're saying forewarned is forearmed, but this is in a positive light, okay? They're also saying, like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. They want you to really know this is coming. That's why your intuition's been driving you probably crazy about the situation, okay? This is something that's going to make you very, very happy. And you know that this is what you want. You know that this is what you deserve. And at the same time, it's important that you not take advantage of, but that you allow this opportunity to come your way. It's going to fall directly in your lap, and it's going to be easy. It's going to come your way, and your spirit guides are taking every precaution, they're saying, to do things in the way that will make you the most comfortable, that will be the easiest for you, and require the least amount of effort. But you still need to make that choice. You might be presented with a large choice. Here's 66 again with both the Lovers cards and the Six of Wands in between. Someone might be asking you to create something together, to move together, to heal something together. 6, 6, and 6, okay, coming out in your reading, 666. Now, this is an angel number, okay? This is 6 3 times. This is the present. This is your manifestation. This is healing, being grounded into the present moment. This is unconditional love in a divine sense. Divine, unconditional love grounding into the physical realm, okay? And there's something, I keep hearing you've been waiting long enough. You've been waiting long enough. So whatever this is that's coming, it's going to be abundant, and it's going to last forever. But that's also why it's going to perhaps come in both strongly and gently at the same time, like very quickly, very intensely, but in exactly the way that makes you the most comfortable at the same time. It's almost like overly synchronistic, and that could be why there's a bit of, it's like there's almost a shadow of a doubt, but it's so synchronistic that that shadow of a doubt is not possible. It's very interesting because your spirit guides are coming through to let you know, like, they're validating your intuition, they're validating your experience and your emotions, and they're saying even if you're experiencing a bit of an emotional roller coaster or a little bit of like dizziness, you're getting your head in a tizzy or whatever this is, they're very much aware that this is happening, and that's part of the reason why they're trying to be so overt with these signs and synchronicities. That's why they're trying to be so obvious with your experience, because they want you to process any like anxiety or any nervousness or any jitters now, because this is happening sooner than you think. It's happening bigger than you think, and it's happening in a more beautiful way than you think. And so they want you not to pay too much attention to it, but as the signs and synchronicities continue to add up, they really want you to focus on the present moment. Just take note of them, say yes, okay, validate it, and then continue doing whatever is in front of you. Continue moving on, continue carrying on, because all these cards coming out very synchronistically. It's like your spirit guides want you to not doubt for a second what it is that you're picking up. And I just saw the word edible, like an edible arrangements truck just drove in front of my window, but I couldn't see the word arrangements. I could only see edibles. So maybe edibles are significant, or eating something. You might be asked to share a meal with somebody, or someone could be checking in with you just to see if you've eaten, or something like this. There's a lot of care, a lot of love, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of lessons being learned, and now having the blessing that comes at the end of the lesson. There's both the blessing of Saturn and Jupiter that is happening here. So those two planets might be transiting in your astrological chart right now. Like your natal Jupiter could be being transited by Saturn, or vice versa, or something like this. There is a lot of energy about union, about happiness, about victory, about success, having the spotlight. Your spirit guides are saying this is a time in your life where everything is going to start clicking together. It's going to start working in your favor, and they want you to continue to have faith, because it's gotten you this far, and now you don't need the faith to win the battles anymore. You can have faith and enjoy the blessings. So they want you to They want you to give thanks. They want you to be grateful. They want you to be generous at this time. And they also want you to, they're saying, like, rub your eyes and believe it, because you're going to see it and believe it. And so they want you to really just, really soak up this time in your life, because you're going to remember it forever. It's going to be some sort of permanent change or changes that last for the rest of your life. And they're saying that you deserve every moment of this. So they want you to, like, soak it up. And I'm hearing Soak Up the Sun by Sheryl Crow in my head. So Sheryl Crow could be significant. All the classics here, like Sheryl Crow, Stevie Nicks, like those are two of the first artists I ever learned how to play on my guitar. So maybe like that could be significant too, like I don't know, acoustic guitar or just something, music. There is always a musical pile in my readings, so maybe you resonate with that stream of energy. 23 could be significant as well. Okay, so expect some larger changes. I think that's all they wanted to share with you today. This was really a validation, a confirmation, and they're saying to continue focusing on what's in front of you. And it might be a little bit hard to stay focused because your signs and synchronicities, like your radar, your like ticker is going off like crazy. They want you to continue to ground yourself, to meditate. Or they're saying ground yourself to your crown and ground yourself to the earth. Continue to focus on yourself and what's in front of you. And to just know that what's coming towards you, they're validating your intuition and your dreams and your experiences and everything. They're saying pay closer attention to your dreams than you normally would at this time, and just to enjoy the blessings when they come in, because you deserve them so much. And I'm hearing it's been a long time coming, so I hope this helps shed love, light, and clarity on your situation, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful realm. Namaste. Hi there, group 3. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. If you selected this group, then you chose Celia Cruz. And this is a card all about optimism and shining bright. Cuba could be significant, or also cabaret could be significant. This is number 9. So this is all about optimism, learning, forward thinking, and not letting life get you down. Celia Cruz grew through a lot of adversity. And also we have CC, which is 33. And 33 seconds on the recording time as well. So this is an indication that there's something that you are mastering, and you might be mastering your positive outlook, mastering growth through adversity. And there's also indication that you're stepping into either a new like geographical area, or you're stepping into a new part of your life that you've been trying to stay optimistic about, even though you may have had reason not to. Definitely growth through adversity is coming out here. And there's something about like her smile, like you can tell here that she's smiling through her eyes, and that's how you know it's authentic. So there's something about your authentic optimism, your ability to move on, your ability to grow through adversity, and allow yourself to see possibility through something that seems either restrictive, or if you see a no from the universe, you're realizing that it's actually a yes, essentially. So, we're taking a look at a message from your spirit guides, as we know, and they want to say that you have been doing a great job and that it's your time to shine. They're saying you have been shining, and that there's a new beginning right around the corner for you in some area of life. With the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups popping out right away, this is saying that likely there's something you've been working very hard towards silently. But at the same time, it's time for, but at the same time, your manifestations are coming in. There's something you've really been wanting and keeping to yourself, or there's something that you have been working really hard on, just kind of in your own sanctity, that's coming to fruition now. So we got the High Priestess coming out and the Hierophant, and we know these two are counterparts, with the Magician coming out at the bottom of the deck. So there's something that you have been manifesting or working on, or something that you now have all of the answers, all of the pieces. I saw 222 on the recording time. You have everything you need in order for this to happen. And I'm hearing sit still, look pretty, but I'm hearing it in the way like that's all you need to do in order to experience this. Sit still and look pretty. And they're saying take it as a compliment. You have the King of Wands, you have the Five of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands, you also have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Let me move these over. Okay, so you had the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Now you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. There's definitely an energy of yourself being balanced out, something coming full circle, and meeting your match. This can be like in any way. Maybe you've been waiting for the perfect project, or you've been waiting for the perfect opportunity, or the perfect person, or something like this. Whatever this is, your perfect match is coming in. 10 of Swords and Judgment. As soon as you let go of the need to know, as soon as you release the need to know why or how or who or what's fair, what's not fair, you are now taking the perspective that a no from the universe is truly a yes. A closed window opens a door, and not the other way around. Your optimism, your growth through adversity. Look at just all of these smiles. You have a happy smile, happy smile, happy smile, happy smiles here. And then at the very end, you have surrender. So your spirit guides want to talk to you right now about the fact that you've been doing really well lately. And there might be a thing or two that you have needed to say goodbye to, or some physical changes that you needed to make in order to get to this point in your life, whatever that may be for you watching this. But they're commending you for a job well done, and they're also saying that things are not done shifting for you, even though it might seem like they are. They're saying that the change has just begun, and you're going to start, they're saying, taking off in a certain area of life very soon. They're showing me an airplane, so you might have a new travel opportunity coming in, or with taking off, this can mean growth in your business, growth in your finances, in your relationship. However, whatever area of life you find this most relating to, although this likely will kind of seep through different areas of your life altogether. Now, we do have a lot of masculine energy coming through, and a lot of strong feminine energy too, but let's take a look first at Hierophant, King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so here you have mastered a lot of things in your life, and they're drawing my attention to the lack of the King of Cups and the lack of the King of Swords. So it seems like all of the pieces are falling together, except for perhaps appreciation, a good friend, familial support, or someone to share it with in a romantic sense. There's something like this. There's one piece of the puzzle that is not missing that is missing, but it's not missing because you've been guided to find it within. You released a want or need to know. You released your want or need for the situation to come to fruition. And they're saying with 55 here that it finally is. It was for you to take initiative. And they know that this wasn't easy for you, but you found authentic optimism. You found authentic love, authentic healing, happiness, joy, bliss within yourself. And that was the journey that you were walking. Now, drawing attention to these feminine cards that are coming out, we do have Celia, Cruz, of course, gorgeous. We have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Your feminine chakras are highly intuitive, but you've been called recently to use your intuition to take physical, practical, active steps. Use your intuition to guide your masculine energy rather than focusing in on your feminine energy. I'm getting that when you focused in on your feminine energy, your intuition was so strong, you were able to see very much what was in front of you, like see the groundwork that had already been laid out, and it was making time go a little bit slowly. So instead, you used your intuition to find the correct actions to take in order to get you to a place of spiritual or creative authority or leverage and physical abundance, manifestation, loyalty, education, things like this. The Hierophant is saying that you have reached the final marker of a particular area of life. They're showing me like there are a bunch of people running a marathon, and you made it to the finish line, and you made it there first. With the Hierophant, and this is a number 5, this indicates that you've done a lot of healing on your inner child. You've made a lot of changes to your internal and external nature, and now it's your time to shine, and you're going to start seeing the physical changes shift around you as well. Now, there is also indication here that you are in the middle of a lot of changes, and that you might have kind of a moment of time where things are calming down, or where they're under your discretion, or where you might feel like these changes are coming to a close, or you might feel like it's time for you to just start creating like you are fully in charge. And they're saying that there is one more piece of the puzzle, likely whatever it is you needed to learn how to go without, that will be coming in here and sparking some sort of new inspiration and joy, and bring you that true stability that you needed to find within. Because you were able to find these energies within you, your spirit guides are letting you know that now these things are going to start manifesting in your physical realm. So you're going to have external sources for these feelings as well. Queen of Wands, if you watch my readings, you know this is my seance card, okay? Your ancestors are around you very, very strongly. If you are a medium, this is catching somebody's attention around you, and it might not be who you expect, although it might be, because I am picking up that you're highly intuitive. But it might be more than one person. Okay, I heard a yes, so more than one person. And I'm being drawn towards all these faces. There are definitely a lot of people watching you right now. I'm getting particularly, perhaps two or three feminine energies, three masculine energies, and two perhaps non-binary or gender neutral energies as well. So there are a lot of eyes on you as well. Because of this, we have 10 and 20. So this is 10, 10, 10. You've completed cycles. You've let go and let God. And we have 5 of Cups with 10 of Swords, which is such beautiful energy to be in. This is divine surrender, culminating in the Judgment card here. They're saying you have a lot of positive karma in the bank, and now it's starting to roll back the tape of that positive karma in front of you. So right now you're starting to see the effect that you have on people before you start receiving the actual fruition of your actions. And they're saying that it came in this order for a very particular reason, because there's a lot of physical abundance, a lot of physical changes, a lot of abundance. They're saying fiscal abundance, a lot of education. There are a lot of new people, places, things, opportunities coming into your life very soon, and they wanted to kind of separate these out a little bit so that you had the opportunity to really enjoy each energy. They're saying that you deal with overwhelm quite a bit, and that you are great at dealing with this energy when it pops up, but they didn't want you to experience too many things at once. Just because you can deal with something doesn't mean you should, and you've also been learning that lesson as well, so your guides did not want to put you through that. They're saying you've been doing a phenomenal job at walking through faith and not by sight, but now the sight is starting to come forward. And your intuition is getting stronger as well. They're drawing my attention again to the fact that you had the Hierophant and the High Priestess come out first, and the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands coming out first. You also have the Ace of Cups and the Magician coming out. So I'm getting that there's someone that is manifesting you, and this is where they're saying it might not be who you think, because your intuition might be picking up on people thinking about you, vibing with you, tuning into your energy, trying to, do tarot readings on you or something like this. But there is somebody that you are not expecting that is trying to manifest you. And so you might, and they're showing me like a veil, like an invisibility cloak, like in Harry Potter. So there might be somebody who is doing a bit of craft so that you are not picking up on this, okay? Which is actually interesting. I don't know if I've received that message before. So somebody that you are not aware of, someone you don't expect, likely they've popped up in your realm and it took you by surprise, or was kind of left field, or maybe you were surprised to hear from them in some way, shape, or form. But if that rings a bell for you, that person is trying to manifest you, but it's not in the way that you think it is, okay? Which is interesting. Well, they said, okay, it's not, okay. Message, please. Just channel through me. They understand your ability to create change, and they would like you to leverage each other in order to create a larger change in the world. And that's what they're trying to manifest. And so they're trying to understand you and tap into your energy, but they don't want you to lose track or focus of what you're currently doing, which is where that veil comes in. Okay. That just came straight through me. So that, yeah. Okay. Oh, you have the Five of Pentacles. Lots of fives coming out. If you're seeing 55, 555, or 23 a bit, 23, 23, even 14, but yeah, then these are indications that your manifestations are coming forward. They're drawing your attention as well to the relationships in your life. They're saying that there are a lot of things where you might have an opportunity to either sit down and rest or get up and do one more thing. Right now, they want you to choose the latter. If you are a little bit extra tired and you don't have the energy to work out, for example, or if you have done a full day of work, but there's one more task that you could do tomorrow and you want to just get it done quickly, they're asking you to take the above and beyond option right now. They understand that your plate is quite full. They understand that there is a lot that you are releasing, and they're drawing my attention to the Eisenhower matrix right now, which is where you draw a cube of 4, and in 2 boxes you have important and not important, and then on the other side you have urgent and not urgent, and you categorize things accordingly, and you see what you need to do, what you can schedule yourself to do, what you can outsource, and then what you can delete. So they really want you to see which things you can remove from your life, which things you can outsource, which things you should schedule, but then most importantly, what things can you just get done right now. Like, you might be listening to this and start doing some squats or some little lunges, or even just doing like the ABCs with your ankles or your wrist or something like that. It's these little things that are going to make a difference in the long run. And I'm seeing an image of like somebody looking at you very intently, but like giving you the little like up and down. Okay, so you might be watched right now very intently, and you may or may not be aware of this, but your self-presentation is very, very important right now. They want to let you know this. They think they're saying that you might be picking up on this, but it's more important than you think right now. So focus on your self-presentation. Okay. Four of Cups, indicating there is something right in front of you that's a gold mine, and you are not seeing it as such, or you are not ready to grab it, or it's right in front of your face, and they want you to step into gratitude. I'm also hearing the song Be Yourself by Taylor Bennett. So there could be messages for you in that song. Also, Chance the Rapper could be significant, Chicago, or the number 3. Okay. So, messages from the spirit guides of group number 3. They're saying 10-10. You might be seeing 10-10 everywhere. I'm hearing somebody singing like, someday my prince will come. I think that's like Snow White or something. Super random. I'm also seeing Stitch, like from Lilo and Stitch. And perhaps a piggy bank could be significant as well, or just like savings. You're being encouraged to save up some money at this time, although you probably will not need it, but they want you to feel financially safe and secure, like you have a security blanket, so that you can step into the energy where you don't need it. So if anything financially is coming up for you right now, they want you not to worry about that, and just act fiscally responsible as possible right now. You have the Hanged Man with the World card or the Universe. We have 21. Okay, well, we have 12/21. Wow, okay. That is the date that I'm recording this. Okay, 12/21. This is a 33. I just said you could be seeing 3s everywhere. And we have 33, okay, again, and number 4. So you are graduating into a next step of life. And 4 of Wands. Okay, the Hierophant, High Priestess, King and Queen of Wands. 4 of Wands. Look at this. Union, happiness, celebration. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Because I'm hearing somebody literally saying, like, I don't need no man, like, I don't need no lady. But because you are self-sufficient, because you are self-fulfilled, because you're happy, you're going to start seeing 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh, let me get the message out, Spirit. This is amazing. Okay. Sorry. Because you are fine where you're at, you're fine in your current situation, you're comfortable where you are, regardless of what's going on around you, you are going to start to see this fulfillment that you didn't get externally. I'm also hearing validation. So fulfillment and validation that you were required to give yourself, likely through adversity, likely through difficulty, likely having blind faith in something, like walking by faith and not sight. Because you were able to ground this energy so strongly, you're going to start seeing external reasons of this. You're going to start receiving external validation, external gifts. We have 46, which is another 10. Okay. You're closing out cycles, and people are seeing all of your hard work. They're starting to realize that you are very serious about something, or you are the real deal, or there's something about you that stands out from the crowd. There's something about your determination, your hard work ethic, and look, Spirit is saying this to me. This is not something I would ever say, but Spirit's saying it, so I'm going to say it. Maybe you have daddy energy. Okay, it's coming through. We have 8 of Swords, okay, which has to do with things happening really quickly. And we have Jupiter, which is quick expansion, and Gemini, which is communication and it's high intellect, and also like the energy of studying, and also your neighbors as well. So this could be that there are people in your friend circle, in your community, maybe people in the same, maybe like coworkers, peers, or something like this. People are watching you explode, like just absolutely grow. And a lot of people want to get they want to get to know you better, because there's something that you're doing that they're not. People want to understand what it is that you're doing and why. They want to understand how you got to where you are, and they also want to pick your brain a little bit. People want to hop on the pile 3 train, because pile 3 is going somewhere, and they're going places, and the train is leaving the station. So people want to hop on that train, okay? And they're saying this is a good thing. They're also saying you can trust the people that come into your life right now as well, especially if they're a Taurus or a Capricorn. And this is coming through because we have 4 to 6, which is 2, 6 to 8, which is 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? Group 3. You're awesome. We love you. But we have 4 to 8, which is a multiplication, like multiplied by 2, and then we have 2 and 2 here. So you're activating, you're stepping into a new area of life. We have 33, we have 22, we have 46, which is a 10, and then we have 8 by 2, which is another 10. So there are a lot of things that are culminating, and you are hitting different milestones in different areas of life, and this is going to happen like dominoes, okay? One thing, you're going to hit a marker. You're going to be really excited, and as soon as you start celebrating this, you're going to hit another milestone. And this milestone, you're going to be so excited, want to start celebrating, and then as soon as you step into that celebratory energy, something else is going to happen. So the best thing you can do, your biggest advice right now from your spirit guides, is to stand in gratitude. Just always be grateful, always be in awe, and expect miracles all around and within you all the time, all day, because you are just stepping into this energy. And they're saying that you have a taste. You have a taste of what's going on, but it's a lot bigger than you think it is. And your ability to let go and help people through something. They're showing me like they're showing me like an inner child, or like a child that's sitting on a beach kind of in fetal position, and you going up and like grabbing their hand, helping them stand up, and then walking them hand in hand down the beach and just having like a long talk about them. So that can be like a literal situation for some of you, or this could have to do with your inner child healing, or you could just help people heal their own inner children and show them that it's okay, that they can live their dreams, that they can be whoever they want, and that it's okay to get up. You know, you can fall down and then get back up. And they're saying that this is something that you have mastered, falling down and getting back up, but you're at the point where you can now use all that energy, all that strength that you gained by standing up time and time and time again. You're now actually starting to climb a ladder or a staircase or a mountain, and you're actually going to get to the top. And now all of this energy that seemed to be taking so long, you were processing so much, it was down and then up and then down and then up, you are only going up from this point. They're saying there's no more falling down, so you don't need to worry about that. And expect to see culminations of past efforts coming through too. There might be things you've worked on in the past that will surprise you that they're coming back around. Things that you maybe forgot about, or things that you didn't expect to take off that are going to start doing so. So they're saying keep an eye out for a little surprise, and they're kind of winking at you, okay? And they want you to know that your ability to see things from a higher perspective at all times, even when it's, no, regardless of your personal feelings for it, is absolutely phenomenal. And this is part of your strength. It's part of your superpower, and it's why they're grateful for your journey in this life. The Hangman over the Hierophant, it is bringing me to something I saw the other day, where someone said, what was it? God's plan isn't always the thing that's going to make you the happiest, but he always knows what's best. And they were essentially saying, like, because you can follow God's plan with tears in your eyes. You can follow God's plan crawling, like not knowing how you're going to get out. But it's that faith. It's that faith over fear. And whether you resonate with God or the universe or source or light energy or however it is that you vibrate with that energy, it's the principle of the matter. So essentially it's faith over fear. It's knowing that you know how to find the light within you, even when you're in a dark tunnel. It's knowing that you are a beacon of light. And this is so beautiful to see. And things are really happening. They're like turning in your favor, and expect more and more and more things to come through. And with the Four of Wands here, they're showing me this Venus and Aries. And this is a card of union, of celebration. Six of Wands is victory. It's success. It's being in the spotlight. I'm getting that there's somebody who... somebody like lurking in the shadows. There could be somebody like watching your social media or keeping an eye on you, or someone that has been thinking about you quite a bit, and they want to start something new or again with you. Okay, there's some sort of okay, I'm hearing nothing's gonna change my world, which is awesome because I'm wearing my Paul McCartney shirt. Yeah, so somebody's thinking about you. The Beatles could be significant as well, or Paul McCartney, you know, love it. George Harrison as well. I'm hearing a lot of Beatles songs now. Now I'm hearing My Sweet Lord by George Harrison, and the Guru Mantra, of course, because it's in the song. So that could be significant to you as well. Tas by Sri Gurave Namaha, always. And then, what else? Okay, changes to your daily routine. Waking up, taking those 5 minutes to meditate will make a huge difference right now. Okay, doing that little bit of chakra balancing, showing up, doing little 15-minute YouTube Qigong videos, something like that. Focusing on your daily routine, showing up and doing that little extra one thing, doing those 20 squats while you're listening to my reading, or making a healthier choice when you cook your food in the morning or whatever it is. They're highlighting the morning time, and they're saying that the way that you start your day usually like dictates how the rest of your day is going to go. If you do something at nighttime that makes you wake up and feel really groggy, like if you stay up until 2 a.m, or if you smoke a little bit of something, or like if you're doing something like drinking or even taking like melatonin or something like this, and you wake up feeling a little bit groggy or it starts your day late, they want you to like zero in on your mornings and try to have the best morning possible in the way that you see fit. This will help draw your manifestations in, and they're saying that you are running faster than your manifestations to the point where you can manifest a lot bigger and better things than you think, because your manifestations are coming towards you as well. For example, they're showing me like if you were to sit down and write down a manifestation list of all of the things that you want, you might be able to even look around your life and see the beginnings of them happening for you already, because they're saying because you're just that good, okay? So they want you to really focus on your mornings right now. And they're drawing attention to the air element as well. Like go outside on a windy day, do a little bit of extra breath work, tune into Vata. This is wind and space. Also doing your Vayu Mudra here, your pointer finger and your thumb together. This helps open up your air channel. Communicating concisely, precisely is important. Meditating, again, breath work. They're showing me Vishnu Mudra, right? So this guy. And this is the sustainer, okay? So tapping into the air element will help you to sustain whatever it is that whenever you feel tired, or you're like, oh, but can I do those 20 squats? Or, oh, can I just show up and do this, like that extra little thing, okay? That's when they're saying tap into air. And then they're drawing my attention again with this to the throat chakra, ruled by air. And they're bringing me back to Celia Cruz, okay? I'm hearing Who Says You Can't Go Home. I think it's Bon Jovi, maybe, who sings that. So there's something about enjoy where you're at, because you might not be there as long as you think. Or if you reassess what home means to you, allow yourself to find it from within. They're saying you might be surprised to find it in a person or an energy or a memory, or if there's a particular situation, event, memory, person that's coming to mind with that energy that makes you feel comfortable. They're saying that this is they're winking again, and they're saying this is a clue towards what is to come. I'm seeing like the word ma chérie when someone is like, hello, my dear, like dear, cher, okay? So if somebody is like using like lovey-dovey words like that to you, whether it's in a any sort of relationship, like if it's a parent or like a peer or a coworker or a love interest or a friend, somebody who uses like endearments, terms of endearment like that, like casually or regularly or just with you in general, there is something there. I don't know what kind of something or what they're talking about. They're saying that you're going to know. That one is just for you, okay? They're drawing my attention again to 12/21. So that can be a significant date. Again, as I said, that is today when I'm filming that. So that could be a significant day for you, looking back at today from the point in time in the future when you're watching this. Or coming up, depending on where you're watching this, if it's like October, November, you know. But also 33. This is the number of mastery, self-mastery as well, and also creating things in the physical realm. So if you're feeling extra creative, they want you to take the time, pull out that journal, write down that poem. They want you to sit down at your piano, plunk out those chords you keep hearing. They want you to, whatever it is that you do, however it is you create, pull out that crystal and wrap it, get out those knitting needles, you know what I mean? Knit that scarf, like, do that thing, paint those nails, like, get it. Okay, so they want you to be creative. They want you to get funky with it too. Now I'm hearing get jiggy with it in my head. This, okay. And okay, so they're saying something my dad says all the time. He always says, I'm gonna go inging, which is like doing something that ends with an ing. So essentially it's going to do something. So they want you to keep active at this time, keep doing stuff, keep making stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be you, because you are perfect. You are not your idea of perfect. Perfect is you, regardless of what your idea of perfect is. And they really want you to tune in with that energy and just wear it proudly. Be loud and proud and be yourself, okay? And again, they're showing me like 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? And I'm also hearing like HUSTLE, hustle. So you might feel like you need to really hustle right now. You might be working super hard at a particular area of life, and they're saying there's a reason for this. You've been given extra energy right now to utilize. Use it to your advantage. If you need guidance, you know exactly where to find it. And you're doing a great job at, like, they're saying you hit the ground running, you've been sprinting, and now you are, like, winning the marathon, crossing the finish line, and give yourself time to rest when you are going to need it, but right now you have the extra energy, so they're saying use it, like ring it out, because there's something about the transits right now that is allowing you extra energy, all right? If you're an astrologer, check that out so you know what's going on. If not, just know that that's the case, okay? So after a certain time period, perhaps like 6 weeks or so, 4 to 6 weeks, I would say, maybe 6 to 8. If you're healing an injury, 6 to 8 weeks, okay? If you are working at something, like a project, okay, 4 to 6 weeks. If it's creative, 4 to 6 weeks, okay? And then if you're healing something, 6 to 8 weeks. And they're saying with this that they want you to know that you've got this, you're doing a phenomenal job, and that they're saying you're going to get back up again. You're going to get back up again, whatever that means. And then they're drawing my attention to when I got injured. So I used to, for those of you who don't know, like I used to be, I was a dancer like my whole life, and I got injured, and so they're saying like, this is what kind of got me down this rabbit hole, okay? Like, because everyone was like, you're never gonna heal, and I was like, watch me, watch me. So I did, and it's mind, it's body, it's spirit, you know, it's qigong, it's tai chi, it's tarot, it's astrology, it's all of it, you know. And so they're saying in whatever area of life this is, whether it is finally like getting those finances together, or finally healing that injury, or it's finally getting back to something that you love, whatever it is, they're saying it's time to stand up again. They're saying it's time, and they're really excited for you. There's going to be a whole other chapter of your life that's going to open up again, something that you thought you said goodbye to or left behind with the 5 of Cups. My ears ringing, so somebody's talking about you, and it's only positive things. People are empathetic, and I'm hearing a bit sympathetic towards you right now, but they're also amazed, like they're in awe. They're like, how did group number 3, they went through this, and then they still did that, or they use this, like they're putting the puzzle pieces together of you that you felt didn't get listened to before. Something about that, okay? So if you're like, people are seeing your amazingness, because you practice what you preach, you are what you say you are. I'm hearing I am whatever I say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Okay. Yes, pretty much. Yep. I'm also hearing you're simply the best. Okay. So that song could be significant too. Also, what else do you want to say, Spirit? Spirit guides have number 3. They love you very, very much. You have angels around you right now. They wanted me to specifically say angels, and they're showing me like sparkles and twinkles and stars and stuff. So, if you have twinkle lights or like little like lights like that, and they just randomly glitch out, or like that's your angels like manipulating the electrical field to kind of let you know they're here. Or if you look at a star and it like twinkles at you, like it kind of winks, they're like, that's us. If you look up at the stars, say you feel randomly drawn towards Orion's belt, or you look up and there's the you look up and there's the Boots constellation, or you look up and you're like, oh my gosh, it's Scorpio, or whatever it is. They're speaking to you through twinkly things. If somebody sends you the star emoji, they're like, this is, or, you know, the little twinkles. I love that. Someone sends you those little twinkle emojis. They're like, this is a sign. If you have twinkle lights and they glitch out, that's a sign. So look at things like that, like twinkles. Twinkles are angels for you right now, group 3. And they're showing me, I'm hearing Live Like You Were Dying by Tim McGraw. So many music references in this pile too. So they're saying, I hope someday, I hope so. Wait. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. Like tomorrow was a gift and you got eternity to think about what you do with it. All right, sorry, I wasn't not drinking my tea. So anyway, they want you to just do the thing. If you have an opportunity to do something that you don't do every day, or if somebody's like, hey, let's go out and do something fun, or like if you have an opportunity to break your routine, they're saying to grasp at it right now while you have the extra energy. Your routine is going to change. That's why there's an emphasis on it right now. They want you to focus on the mornings, try to get things done in the morning, and then if in the afternoon, the evening, at nighttime, if given the opportunity to go do something fun, something unique, something spontaneous, out of the blue, they're saying do it, go for it, yes, because those are the little things that are going to change your life. Live the mornings for your future self. Live the mornings for your present and future self, and then they want you to use the evenings and the night times for like expressing, for loving, for I don't know, nighttime things, enjoying yourself, reading a book, you know, going on a date, hanging out with friends, all that fun stuff. And I'm hearing simply the best again. You're simply the best, better than all the rest. Someone thinks you're better than anyone they ever met, and they're stuck on your heart. All right, I'm gonna stop serenading you now, group 3, but I think you're getting the picture here. There's a lot that wanted to come through. I think that they're saying essentially a lot of different areas of your life are coming to kind of little culmination points right now, and it's going to happen in a domino effect. So they want you to, they're giving you kind of little bits and pieces of clarity in different areas of life so that you can put them all together and kind of see the bigger picture, because this energy is kind of overlying everything, but it pushes down the domino. It gets the wheel spinning, and now the wheel is spinning and you're like running on top of it. And you have the moon at the bottom of the deck. So there are still some surprises that are going to come your way that are just going to have you on top of the world, and they want them to stay a little bit hush hush. You might be dreaming randomly. Okay, if you wake up from a dream with a song in your head, or you dreamt about a person that you feel like you have no business dreaming about, or if you had some sort of like strange event or very graphic or vivid dream or something like this, they're saying to pay attention to that because it's a sign. And then they're also drawing my attention to these castles here, and they're like, it's not a tower, it's a castle. So I don't know, maybe someone thinks that you're like a prince, or like charming Prince Charming, or like a beautiful princess or something like that. And they're also drawing my attention here to the triple moon goddess could be significant. The fates, Muerai, right? I think that's Greek for the fates. Also Hecate could be significant as well. And then this guy right here makes me think of Pluto and Isis, all right? Or Isis and Osiris, kind of the Cleopatra, Mark Antony kind of vibe, all right? So that could be significant for some of you. Anything else, Spirit? Yes. They're saying from the top of the deck, pull how many? 4. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Hierophant. Hierophant again. They're saying that there's something on your mind when I just said that, and this is relating to that. So this is about an external situation or person or something, but you know what it is already, okay? Or when I talked about that there was a little surprise or something that's coming your way, and I was talking about the castles and the triple moon goddess and the Cleopatra and Mark Antony, and you went, it's that, okay? 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the Hierophant. So they're saying that there is some sort of decision that's being made in lifetime, but it's the amount of excitement, the amount of determination that it will take. Something has to be pulled back or like rounded up, okay, in order for this to be successful. It's going to be successful. Something's going to happen for you. It's going to happen very sporadically, very spontaneously. So they want you to practice getting in your spontaneous energy now, because it's going to serve you good. If there's a part of you when you were like a kid or a teenager, or I don't know, yesterday, when you were feeling a little bit extra spontaneous, they want you to tune into that part of you, because there's something about your authentic self, like not holding back at all whatsoever, that is exactly what's making you a perfect match for this. And yes, it will end in Hierophant, starting with the Hierophant and ending with the Hierophant. So this big, like the biggest change that's coming up that you don't really see coming right now, your spirit guides want you to kind of just be aware and be spontaneous towards, is yes, this will end in a long-term contract. Yes, this will lead to a lot of financial abundance, or yes, this will end in a commitment. This will be something that lasts. Whatever this is that came up for you, this is going to be a permanent fixture in your life, but in order for it to move into your life as a permanent fixture, it needs to arrive spontaneously. All right? A lot of changes. Okay? 88, financial abundance coming your way. Someone sees you as lucrative. Okay? This can mean, like, they see you as very smart, very lucrative, very expansive, like you're on top of your SHIT, and they see you as knowing how to practice self-love, but in a very healthy way that they've likely never seen before on anybody. And you help them realize what it is they want in the future. This can be somebody being like, oh, you've inspired me to want to work on a project, will you work on it with me? Or, oh, you inspire me and I want you in my life, will you go out with me? Or will you be my friend? This is somebody coming to you and making you a long-term offer that's going to last literally the rest of your life, okay? So they're showing me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 33 was coming out. Oh, 33, 2, and then you're the 1. Oh, that's cute. Now I'm hearing that Beyonce song, Countdown. Yes. Sorry. Okay. So expect unexpected finances, like a lump sum of money or something like this coming to you that you don't expect. Also expect some sort of gift to be coming your way. Things are balancing out in your favor, which means something needs to balance, and somebody likely that you don't know, or a situation that you don't know well, something's going to be dipping out of their favor and into yours. So this is, they wanted to bring that to your attention if you're waiting for a time period on something, okay? So that's why there's maybe a bit of a time period, or spontaneity is extra important at this time. Oh, killing me softly, okay? Also, I'm hearing, like, Elohim, like, yeah, Elohim. I'm also hearing, like, Ellie or Lisa or Liza or Motley Crue or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, they were kind of showing me, like, so they were showing me, like, somebody who was wearing a mask, and the mask was revealed that was not what that wasn't the authenticity, that was a mask. But then whatever that mask was pretending to be is you at your core. And so there's like group number 3 that's going on. And again, this can be business, friendship, familial, love, whatever. Someone's like, oh, okay, if you want to be my lover, because wanna be, you know what I mean? Okay. All right, I'm getting punny, and these songs are getting out of control. So they're saying that's pretty much all. They want to draw your attention to the balance between Aries and Libra in your chart, or between Mars and Venus, between yourself and your relationships. They're saying that you can let your guard down a little bit. You don't need to have your boundaries so high. Don't be afraid to be spontaneous, and also don't be afraid to spontaneously cancel or spontaneously go out or whatever it is. They're saying don't worry about it at this time. Right now you are in, like, the people in your life, you are in their good graces, you are on, like, their good side. They all see you in a very positive light. So don't worry if you're stressed about what other people are thinking, or you're worried about hurting people. People know that you wouldn't hurt a fly. People know that you don't have bad intentions. People know that you're amazing and beautiful, and they want to spend time with you because it's an honor and a privilege, not because they think you owe them anything. And it won't upset them, because there's almost an energy right now of people knowing that you know what they're doing in ways that they don't. So people trust your judgment, essentially. And they trust your ability to know what's best for you, and maybe even for those around you. So people know that because you have faith that everything happens the way it's supposed to, it also allows them to do the same. So if you hang out with somebody, if you're worried about hurting somebody, if you're canceling on somebody or anything like that, or prolonging something, waiting to get back to someone, anything that has you kind of worrying about other people know that it's healthy to put yourself first, and they see that you do this in a healthy way. They trust you, they trust your judgment. So yeah, don't worry about coming in into anyone's bad favor, because it's literally not possible right now. They're also saying there's a group of like 2 to 4 people that have their eye on you right now. If you know like a group of people, or a friend group or something like this, they're all watching you, like, as a group. Like, I'm seeing like a bunch of like girls at a sleepover, like sitting on a bed, like looking around, staring at someone's phone, and they're all like looking at somebody. It's all positive, but they're like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, how they're like crushing over a boy, or they're talking about like some celebrity or something like that. So there's a group, if you know a group of like 2 to 4 people, or something, maybe 6 for some of you, but likely 2 to 4 people, they're hanging out, and you are the topic of interest. Okay, so they're saying that now that is all they have for you. I feel like this was a little bit all over the place, but I also feel like it kind of maybe sewed some things together for you. So let me know in the comments. And I'd like to thank you so much for being here. I'm truly so entirely grateful for you. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your love and support on this journey. And please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps so much. And you are amazing and beautiful and perfect in every way. And you're drawing my attention again. You got the Hierophant with the High Priestess and the King and Queen of Wands, and the Hierophant came out twice. So if there's a part of this reading where you're like, oh, that would be great, but that's not in my track record, they're saying like, yes, it is now. Like, it is now. So they wanted me to like reiterate that, okay? All right, so I hope that this helps shed love, light, and clarity on your situation, and I hope you have an amazing and beautiful rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful realm. Namaste. Hi there, group number 4. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so grateful for you. You're beautiful. And you chose Janet Jackson, who obviously is a queen. So she is represented by number 19 and the Venus. So before I even get into Janet and your amazingness, let's call attention first to Venus. So this kind of lets me know that Venus might have some sort of significant aspect in your chart, or whichever sign Venus is currently in your like transit chart, or even just in your natal chart right now. This is going to be extra emphasized right now. So things that you enjoy, your morals, your values, relationships, things like this are going to be extra highlighted at this time. With Janet, she definitely brings out this element of sensuality versus sexuality versus love. And none of these things pitted against each other at all, but noticing that these are all 3 different things, and she's able to comfortably stand in each one of them and manifest through this. Number 19 is an indication that there is an energy here of finding freedom from within. So 9 has to do with Sagittarius, Jupiter, blessings, philosophy, psychology, travel, freedom in general. And number 1 is, of course, Aries and Mars, first house. So this is focusing on yourself. This can be focusing on your skincare, which I guess would be a little more Libra, but we do have Venus, because 1 rules the face and the head. So you are no longer overthinking. You are being freeform in your thoughts. You are allowing yourself to almost allow your morals, your values, your thoughts, your actions to go with the flow. You're finding more freedom and releasing restriction in your life. This is, of course, a message from your spirit guides. So I'm going to get into this, of course. There might be something that you have been working really hard on for a long time, and you finally just released. You've let go. And as soon as you let go, you start seeing the blessings. You start seeing, if you were watching a pot and it wasn't boiling, the second that you step away from the pot and go focus on something else, you start hearing the water bubble over, and you're starting to realize that as long as you're standing in your power, as long as you're standing in your energy and allowing yourself to shift and change, something that was said to me the other day, which is so beautiful, is whether it's something happy, something sad, something positive, something negative, it is going to change. And you're allowing yourself to go with the flow, be beautiful, and perhaps even work on some manifestation. You could be working on some sex magic, doing some sensual manifestation, writing some music, or making paintings. There's a real emphasis here on creativity and allowing yourself to be free form, free flowing, and allow things to flow, to be a little more fluid in your life. You're finding freedom through this, and it's leading you towards happiness and seeing the blessings in the past too, since she's looking towards the left. And when I'm seeing Janet, I started hearing like, damn it, Janet, like from Rocky Horror Picture Show. So maybe some of those things are significant for you as well. And also Dirty Dancing is coming to mind as well. So that hoop earrings or something about the hair could be significant as well. Also her collarbone is really standing out to me. There's an energy of allowing yourself to be seen, represented, or presented as either sensual, creative, sexual, or like love, like in love with yourself, taking yourself out on dates, showing a little bit of shoulder or legs or whatever it is, allowing yourself to be happy with who you are, where you are, and whatever's happening, going with the flow and just enjoying the present moment, like sipping the nectar of life, because you know that everything's going to change. If something is amazing, it will change over time. If something's awful, it will change over time. It's just your mindset, your attitude, your ability to find freedom within yourself, your self-expression, and who you are. That self-sanctity that allows you to kind of not be bothered or not really mind what's going on within and around you, and really allows you to notice and accept and amplify the blessings coming into your life. There's Mars and Jupiter, which is just sensuality, passion, creative expression, impulsivity, and freedom just being like expanded, because Jupiter expands everything that it touches. Oh, Page of Swords just literally flew off my deck as I went to grab it. So expect some sort of communication, some sort of, I'm hearing offer, maybe like a job offer, a contract, like communication from new people, someone you weren't expecting. Someone might also be watching your social media or has been for a while. Someone was very careful. I'm seeing how she's walking the tightrope on the sword here. Someone has been very careful about, I'm hearing the word lackadaisical. I'm not sure exactly what that word is, but drop it in the comments if you know, and also help us out with the definition as well. Someone's trying to be very cautious about not coming off as pretentious or not coming off at the wrong time, saying the wrong thing, because there's a particular energy that someone or something wants to show up around you in. So there's something about getting communication, getting clarity, and also receiving an offer here. I'm going to, they're saying don't shuffle this back in the deck, so I won't. So a message from group number 4's spirit guides, beautiful group number 4, and your beautiful spirit guides. I'd like to thank you both, well, all, for being here. I love you so very much, and I'm so grateful for you. We have the 5 of Swords popping out at the bottom of the deck, and I'm hearing, wondering if there's going to be change. When will there be change? How will the change happen? Is there change? How is there change? Just stressed about change in general. 5 of Swords often indicates some sort of stress or anxiety. I don't want to shuffle that into the deck. Definitely change. But you are awakening spiritually to the fact that everything that goes around comes around, right? There's a karmic cycle. Everything happens cyclically. You can even track different like planets or astrological, like the dashas, for example, planetary returns. You can track different events in your life, and you'll notice that as you break cycles, you kind of have a blueprint. Your subconscious mind even has a blueprint for your personality, your perfect blueprint of health, who you are, what you want, what your morals are. And so you're kind of awakening to this larger spectrum of like, well, I might act a certain way, I might feel a certain way. This could have been stuck on me my whole life or just for a very long period of time, a few months, a few years, whatever. But at the end of the day, things always change, whether it be in an instant, in a moment, or within the next lifetime, not even here, you know? And so you're kind of waiting for, oh, here's 6 of Cups popping out. You're maybe waiting to hear back about something or waiting for the dust to settle in a particular area of life. So your spirit guides want to draw attention to this, and they're, okay, never mind. There's definitely, this has to do with some sort of, maybe person who has either like an authority figure, or you see them on a pedestal, or they hold a lot of high regard either to you or to the collective or something like this. Spirit guides of group number 4, please give me some flying cards, make it a little bit obvious. What are you trying to say? What do you want to bring to their attention? Okay. They're saying just like whatever's coming towards you, they wanted to make sure that their message was precise, was correct. So the cards were taking a little bit to shuffle out, and there's my crow flying in front of my window. All right. They always say my crow. It's like, not my crow. They're just my friends. So... yeah, okay, so you have Page of Swords, 5 of Swords, okay, a lot of mental energy here. About 4 of Wands, oh, they're saying not about, okay. They're saying leading to, okay, 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. They're saying it's not in reverse. They're telling me not to take reversals on your guys' reading. Oh, they're saying for this deck. All right. 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Wheel, and 8 of Pentacles. Okay. You are realizing how much you have truly learned. You might be put in a situation or around a group of people where you are recognizing you are almost like your spirit guides are encouraging you right now to almost, and I say this lightly, but compare yourself to others. They are trying to show you, not in like a good or bad or better or worse or positive, negative, any aspect like that, but instead in a way of, look how far you've come. Look how much you've learned. Look how many cycles you've broken. You put in so much hard work, and you've been able to transform yourself. You've been able to transform your physical life in some way, shape, or form. And through this, it's led you to freedom. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is highly, highly Jupiter, and it's number 10, which is, of course, ruled by Saturn. And Saturn and Jupiter, I'm hearing, what is that song by Chance the Rapper where he's like, Jupiter, Saturn, switched up the pattern. I think it's hot shower. You might be taking long hot showers at this time, or that could be helpful for your energy field. Either way, they're drawing attention to how much you've learned, how much you've grown, and they're saying that you are already at your success point. And there's a bit of you that's waiting for the other shoe to drop. After finally stepping away from trying to watch that pot boil, trying to watch that paint dry, you finally stepped away, and now things are coming in. And as things are coming in, you are like waiting for the other shoe to drop, and they're like, honey, group 4, babe, love, amazing, beautiful soul. This is the other shoe. The other shoe is positive. You've been seeing something negative, and then when the scales balance, you see something positive, and you put the hard work in. You put the work in yourself. You put the work in your physical life, your mind, your body, your spirit, your mental and emotional state. I'm also hearing mental health coming up a lot. If you've been working on something, I'm hearing the word neurodivergent as well. So if you've been trying to focus on focusing, for example, or if you've been trying to focus on finding your own like pattern, your groove, the things that work for you, and noticing that things change, cycles change, and some energies that you're not used to being in might work a little better for you than others that you are used to being in, or you might perceive excuse me, as being correct or right, or the way that you're supposed to feel or experience or express things. And you're kind of noticing now that there's a new beginning here, and it is not, they're saying it's not asking you to uproot yourself. It's not asking you to unground yourself. You are so extremely grounded, and you might have an opportunity to celebrate, go out, have some fun with friends, with family, let loose a little bit, go to a concert, a music festival, play some music, jam out with a group of friends, whatever. And with Six of Pentacles, this is kind of saying like this culmination of energy is you need to give yourself more credit, and you're learning how to do that. I had a beautiful conversation the other day with someone in my family, and this person is the kindest, most like gentle, humanitarian, like helpful person I've ever met in my life. They always want to go above and beyond to make sure that everybody else is so happy, so comfortable, like just feeling on top of the world, and then they always put themselves last. And we were having this conversation about, well, it's beautiful and amazing and perfect to go above and beyond for others. I think that more people should do that. But at the same time, what if you reframed that and you also treated yourself the way that you would treat others? You know, they say treat others the way you want to be treated, but also treat yourself the way you want to be treated. And it doesn't take away from love, from humanitarianism. It doesn't take away from going above and beyond for others, but it fills your cup up so that you always have an overflowing cup. And if that's what's really, really important to you, you will always be able to overflow onto others. You'll be able to give back more. You'll be able to love other people more and see their point of view a little bit stronger, or care about it a little bit less at the same time, because you feel comfortable. You feel like you're taken care of. And I'm hearing like caretaker energy here with you, and you're finally getting an opportunity to focus on yourself. You are getting, with the Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, with all of these cards really, and especially the Wheel, this major arcana popping out here, you are finally given an opportunity for your big break or your big moment. You're reaching that milestone. You are finding success in a certain area of life. You are reaching that point where you've always wanted to be. And now you're wondering, well, how can I use this to make other people more comfortable? Or, well, how can I receive this when I see other people around me that aren't experiencing that? And, or, well, this seems too good to be true. I'm not used to this happening. When's the other shoe gonna drop? And the answer to that, your spirit guides really, really want to say, sit back, receive. If you were to sit down and meditate for 5 minutes and be like, why is all this happening to me? Get to the bottom of everything. They would just show you the hard work you've put into, yes, other people, also yourself, also whatever this is that it's pertaining to. And you will see nothing but bright light ahead of you. You will see happiness. You will see joy. You'll see celebration. You will see the result of the seeds you've been planting. If you plant I'm hearing Strawberry Fields by the Beatles in my head, so I'm going to use that as an example. I love that song. If you plant strawberry seeds, then you're going to grow a strawberry plant. If you exercise every day for a year, at the end of the year, you're going to feel stronger or feel better about your body, or your body's going to be in a little bit better shape. And they're saying that if you really dissected all of this energy, you will see that this is hard earned. This is Six of Pentacles. This is earned energy. This is, you planted strawberry seeds and now you have strawberries to eat. You said, I'm going to put energy in to A, work through B, and then end up at C. You put one foot in front of the other to end up where you are. And you've done so much work. You have learned so much. You stayed up late nights, doing whatever this is, learning, studying, crafting, creating, whatever. And now you have more of a creative energy surrounding you. You have more of a sensual energy surrounding you. I'm hearing that when you walk into a room, it's not just you. It's you and your ancestors and your whole spirit team and everything you've been through, but the healed energy of it. It's like when you walk into a room, I'm hearing like, this Queen of Wands, she's like showing me this vision of someone walking into a room, and it's like, there's just like the spotlight. Like, can we get a spot on group 4? And there's just this aura around you. It's like your own aura is your own spotlight. And so now, you're going to receive offers, and it's not too good to be true. This is hard-earned energy. With this Jupiter and Saturn's influence kind of coming out in your reading here, especially with Janet Jackson, this is kind of saying like, you've earned everything that's coming your way, everything that's been happening, everything that's going to happen, and your soul would not ever have it any other way. And your spirit guides know this, and that is why they had you work for it. They're showing me like, I don't know, like someone chasing a carrot like on a treadmill, you know, like without seeing the culmination of your hard work, but putting the hard work anyway, because you have faith that things come around. And you know that the universe, that God, your spirit team, your higher self, whoever, whatever you resonate with, is on your side. And you've seen the dark, and it's time to see the light. And they're saying you did a great job of seeing the light through the dark. You were a beacon when it was needed for you, and especially for others. And if there's if there's any question in your mind about who, what, when, where, why, how, they're saying that it's time for you to ground yourself, allow yourself to feel comfortable, allow yourself to feel present. And in that moment, when you know that you deserve as much as, if not more, than what you're pouring onto others, then you'll notice that this is fair energy. And again, they're emphasizing that you wouldn't have it any other way than working super hard for what it is that's coming your way. You wouldn't have it any other way than staying up studying late at night, so of course you got an A on that test. You wouldn't have it any other way as making a ton of food and donating it to a shelter, so then of course those people who are struggling have food in their belly. It's like, this is 1 + 1 = 2, but you did the math, and they want to congratulate you, and they want you to do the same as well. But the thing is, with this growth, there's abundance. There's equal receiving. There is a new routine coming in your way, and there's a bit of a shift. And this is where a little bit of perhaps anxiety or stress is coming in. This is where allowing yourself to let loose and wondering why all of a sudden you have so much time and space to let loose, to have fun, to experience things. Why all this luck? Why all this fun? Why all this free time? Why now? Why all of a sudden? And they're saying this isn't sudden. It's divinely timed. And it's because it's so that you can enjoy yourself. It's because you have found yourself, and now they're finding you again. It's what your spirit guides are saying. They're saying that you are rare. I'm hearing that song by Selena Gomez where she's like, I'm so rare. And they're also showing me like the word sedimentary. I'm reading like this hematite description here that I have in front of my desk. And I'm seeing here, often it forms in sedimentary or volcanic rocks. Hematite may weakly be magnetic due to the iron content within the mineral. And this is kind of saying to me, like, with your reading, there's an energy that you worked so hard to push the wheel to get it moving, and now the wheel is spinning, and it's just volcanic. It is fire. It's creative. It's beautiful. It's pitta. It's water and fire. It's this beautiful energy it's volcanic. It's eruptive. It's creative. It's sensual. It's sexual. It's beautiful, and it's passionate, and it's also magnetic. And because of this, it's drawing things to you. It's drawing your blessings in, and you worked so hard that now the wheel's spinning on its own, and you're like, wait, I don't have to push that hard anymore. And if you do, I'm hearing the term workhorse. They're saying if you do, there will be bigger blessings, but you don't have to. You no longer need to be a workhorse because you got through the difficult energy. And at the end of difficult, heavy energy, there's light, happy, fluffy energy. There are 3 crows spinning around in a circle, like flying in front of my window. And I'm hearing 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. So every little thing is going to be all right. All right. It's not too good to be true. And oh my gosh, look at this 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I did not even see this. This is your happiness, your wish fulfillment. This is happy family. This is everything coming together. This is material abundance. This is you and your family, your friends, your loved ones, and yes, again, you and your pets, coming together and just having the time of your life, playing, celebrating, being abundant in every way, abundant in love, abundant in material, abundant in finances, abundant in every single way. This is the abundance card. And also, again, Kabbalahs could be significant as well. If you want to look into that, there's always a new perspective for me personally whenever I look at anything I'm studying, tarot, astrology, starseeds, literally anything, and I put it in the frame of the Kabbalah. I always learn something new. So I would recommend maybe using this as a meditation or scrying tool, or taking whatever it is that you learned or you're experiencing currently and kind of reframing it to a Kabbalah or any other form of sacred geometry as well. Like Metatron's cube, seed of life, things like that. All right. So let's see. Spirit guides of group number 4. I'm hearing da-da-da-da-da-da, and I need you, da-da-da-da-da-da, and I miss you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could get the fool's message tonight. Okay. Sorry. It's a bop. Okay. So you have, oh, okay, the Magician and the Fool. You're not playing. Okay. The 9 of Cups. Whew. All right. 2 of Cups. Oh my God, stop. The World again. Oh my God. Okay. I just felt this like surge of energy, and I know that this is me clairsentiently picking up on your energy. Let me just put the wheel here and oh my God. Okay, group 4, we need to have a chat. Okay, we're gonna chat about the fact that you have manifested exactly what is coming into your life, and now it's here, and it's not that you don't want it, it's that you're fine without it. You've manifested so well, so hard, that now it's just luxury. It's excess. It is, you have faith that everything that's meant for you is going to show up your way. So if something works out, something doesn't work out, you literally don't care because you're happy. You are now stable within yourself. You have completed so many cycles, and you have the World coming out again. Now, I thought the World was the wheel here, so I made a mistake earlier, and I will own up to that. But the wheel with the World card, this is saying like, dude, group 4, you have manifested everything that's coming your way. And we have 92, so 1992 could be significant. I saw 1996 as I was making your reading or shuffling in the beginning, and here's 19 as well. 1991, 1990, 1999, 1992. I don't know why 90s are coming out. I was singing 1,000 Miles. And I'm hearing like just a Tribe Called Quest song in my head. Oh my God, trying not to sing. Yeah, you could definitely be like artistic in some way, shape, or form. Like you could definitely be like a musician, you could be a tarot reader, you could be an illustrator, you could be whatever. But you've been manifesting this. This is like if you stay up late drawing every single night of your life, and then one day someone is like, you're really good at drawing, and you're like, I don't know why or how or who. What? Me? No. Like you had faith. You knew that this was going to work out well. And you are so humble. And I'm also hearing, I said I'm geeked and I'm fired up. So it's like you are so humble. And you're humble. You're loyal. You are like all the awesome Kendrick Lamar song titles. And on top of this, it's like you've done the work. You put the work in. And you had faith that it would come to you. And now it's showing up. And your manifestations, like you detached from them. You are in a state of detachment. And I'm hearing you are Tao. You are the Tao. And you might want to read the Tao Te Ching, give it a read or a reread. That is literally my favorite book in the whole world. That and Autobiography of a Yogi, as we know. Your creative freedom is being emphasized at this time, but also is like, so is your inner child. So is your need to play, to reconnect with old friends and family, with new friends and family. And so there is like a crow, as we know, I like to read the crows. They always show up when I'm giving my tarot readings like clockwork. This little guy is sitting on my neighbor's roof, and he's kind of peeking over the roof, and I can tell that he's about to jump. He's kind of doing a couple little squats, getting his footwork ready. He's peering over the edge. He's about to jump, and it's like the Fool card. And if you'll notice here on this Fool card, he has like a companion with him. It's a wolf, and it's almost like he's holding the wolf back on a chain, like, don't pull me off, like, don't push me because I am close to the edge, you know? And, yeah, so there's definitely this indication of, like, you are getting ready to take a leap, or the universe is about to, like, give you a little push, that push that you need, and you have been putting so much work in, and there's this indication that it's, like, the feeling when you are free-falling before you open up your parachute, that fear of that first spark of feeling, that first spark of excitement, that first spark of emotion, allowing yourself to detach from it, knowing that you're going to float as you land to the bottom, like as you land on the ground. So skydiving could be significant. Also the song like Live Like You Were Dying by Tim McGraw. Love that song. And the crow just jumped when I said that. So, there's an indication you might be having an opportunity that you don't see coming to travel, or to create, or to collaborate, or to just enter into a new contract, soul union, friendship, reconnect with old family members, or something. And then with Janet Jackson at the front and the Queen of Wands at the back, this is kind of saying like, this has to do with your sacral chakra, definitely. And there's a little bit of an indication of past life energy coming out here as well. So that could be significant or just helpful for you to keep an eye on or kind of put those pieces together. So 92 is really coming out strongly. And I'm hearing Tribe Called Quest again. So maybe, I don't know, I'm hearing electric relaxation. So, okay, so it's like you are so active, but you're enjoying yourself. You are all over the place, but you love it. And it's not because you are all over the place, because you are disorganized or anything like that. It's because you had so much time where you were in this slow moving, like Saturnian energy, Saturn, Capricorn, 10th house, public image, paternal relationships, working on your job, your business, your work, yourself, planting seeds that aren't going to sprout for a few years. All of this energy, and all of a sudden Jupiter's hitting you. Jupiter and Pisces, no less. And Venus as well. This is, well, you had you were so restrictive but determined for such a long period of time. This was likely imposed upon you and your choice, probably a little bit of 50-50. And now, what's going on for you is like, now you are receiving, you put work into your relationships. So now you have more opportunities to hang out with your friends and family. You put work into your job, and now you are receiving more financial abundance. You put work into your body, and now you feel like you're eating cleaner. You're more happy with your diet, with your body, with your self-expression. I'm hearing the term like dated yourself. It's like you've been dating yourself. You've been taking yourself out. You've been treating yourself like royalty. And my heart just started beating super fast. So I think that you are picking up someone's eye or someone's attention. We have Page of Swords, Magician, the Fool, Two of Cups in the world here. And there's something that you are not seeing. This might be a connection with somebody. This could be an attraction someone has for you. Or this could be just someone wants to ride your wave a little bit. However that resonates with for you. That can be in a sensual, sexual, collaborative, creative. It can be in a job way, friendship way, romantic way, sensual, sexual. I'm not judging. I'm just here to read the cards. There's something, it's like you have passed all of Saturn's test with flying colors, and Saturn gives the longest blessings. Jupiter is quick and fast and expansive, and it is a blessing. Jupiter is you win the lottery. Jupiter is someone takes you out for a meal. Jupiter is you find a $50 bill on the ground. Saturn is here's generational wealth. Here's exponential growth in a certain area of life. Saturn is, there's that six-pack, abs or whatever. Saturn gives you permanent results. Saturn brings in the Two of Cups. It brings in something that your soul has been trying to guide you towards, and you did the work, you learned, you manifested. You definitely put the work in, and now I'm hearing celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. So you have Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there's something you're wondering should I, shouldn't I? Should I take this leap of faith? Is something taking a leap of faith towards me? Why is this energy awkward? Why is it restrictive? Why is there a vibe that you're trying to put your finger on, essentially? There's something that is looking directly at you but appears to have its back facing you. And so that's where this Two of Pentacles is coming into play. Seven of Cups, and you're like, well, what's going on? There is so much going on. I'll just be patient. I know how to stand in my own energy. You're like, I know how to stand in my energy. I feel free. I'm Nine of Cups. I'm Temperance. I'm good. Everything's good. We don't care. I'm hearing electric relaxation again, and that's okay. The lyrics of that song are top notch. They're I'm just gonna say rated R, so 18 plus, please. But so something like punny could be punny, or being resonant in a certain, maybe you have I don't know, a weird kink, or you are a really one-off style of music or something like this, yeah, so something like this. So there's something that is about you, and you're like, this is so literally specific and individualized towards me. Something is seeing that same energy reflected back in you, and that is why it's the back is turned but they're looking back at you. It's because you're feeling a draw, and you are working on your physical life. You're enjoying the moment, enjoying yourself, enjoying things like this. And so you have several options in front of your face. And because you know how to put the work in, you know how to transform things, you, to someone or something out there, you seem to have all the answers. And this is, for them, unheard of. And of course, no one ever has all the answers, but I'm seeing uni, college, and I'm also seeing verse. And I was just talking about I don't know, lyrics. So maybe you write lyrics and somebody found it out and they're like, oh my God. Or maybe you listen to someone's lyrics and you're like, oh my God, you know, like, and there's just this sort of, this resonance. Like I made a brand new friend this week, or not this week, but I had a time to reconnect with a family member I haven't seen in a long time, and we're like besties, love. And it turns out that we both, like 10 years apart, before we even knew each other, entirely like unaware, we literally like did the same things. Like we both like wrote a book that had the same title. Like it was this close, like off by like one word, like 4 letters, like literally. And it was all about like the same energy that we walked through, and we both felt called to write about it. And I don't know, it's just so cool. It's like there's like a synchronicity like that where you're like, what are the chances? And then we're talking about this, and then we look at each other and we're like, are we matching on accident today? So there's something like this, like you're gonna show up and you're gonna be like, it's gonna be tit for tat, like literally something you've been waiting for but then detached from. Focus on yourself, whatever this is, where you're like, oh, I have probably like I have an attachment to this, or this is something I need to let go of, or this is like say you're trying to manifest like the perfect job, and so you're working, and like you work at a 9 to 5, and then you have a side hustle, and then you are able to take that leap of faith, or something happens that pushes you, like so that you're already on the ground and your side hustle becomes your full-time job. Or maybe you're trying to manifest love or a relationship or a good friendship or something like this, and you're like, well, I really should be fine on my own. Let me work on myself so that when this relationship comes around, I am prepared. I am ready. I can be the best friend. I can be a good partner. I can honor myself and the other person, not put them over me, not put me over them, you know, just balance. And so now you're detached from this energy, and it's showing up with options. It's like, well, we can do any of these 7 of Cups things. We can do any of these things. What aligns with your morals? What aligns with your values? What do you want to transform? What do you want to change about your life? What do you want to change about the world? If you could have anything in the whole world, what do you want and why? What would you totally just give yourself up to? Like, what would you surrender everything for? Like, what is that gold mine for you? Like your deepest desire. And so that's why there's a little bit of this like reframing, letting go, allowing yourself to kind of go free flow with your energy, with your life. That's kind of been coming up lately, because this is, it's on your doorstep. Like there is like a meeting that's going on, like something's coming towards you. This can be like an offer, like a text message, an email, a DM, a contract, a collaboration, anything like this. There's something that is going to change your life for the better forever, because this is a Saturnian blessing, and it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. I'm just going to say it truthfully. You're going to have to hit the ground running. It's going to hit you like a ton of bricks, but it's going to be like not where you get hit by bricks and you're like, ow, that hurt, I just got hit by a brick. It's going to be like you just got hit by like, this is somebody, this is like an extreme example, and I'm not, you know, whatever. If you're religious, you're religious. If you're not, you're not. Whatever, you know, I don't care. But this is like somebody who is like, they're having like the worst time in their life, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, like I'm saved, and they just have like this reformation moment. Okay, so there's this like from the dark to the light, yeah, like this big like energy of like just healing and transformation, transmutation. Like there's this aha moment, like something that you had to take the long way to transform. And these little tiny little pieces of yourself that are kind of shifting and reframing and becoming more fluid and like less restrictive, you're noticing what's happening is you're noticing things open up for you. You're noticing your energy open up. You're noticing opportunities open up. You're noticing people perhaps opening up around you, to you. And this is when people open up to you, when people come towards you, when this energy opens up, when you kind of change your mind, or you realize that you don't need to be as strict in one area of life, or you feel comfortable where you're at and could afford to do a little better somewhere else. Like when you're releasing that restriction from yourself, this is because you're ready. It's because there's something coming your way and you're ready for it. And so they're showing me someone like kind of like fixing, like finalizing those perfect little settings, like on their soundboard or something, or like on their amp, or just fixing up the little details, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, like making sure that every little thing is right before they like slam it before they go for it. That's what the universe is doing for you. That's why things are reframing. That's why things are recentering. It's like you're centering into yourself, but you're more yourself than you've ever been. And you're still discovering what that means. I mean, everyone is. I mean, you could have literally everything figured out. Like you could have everything figured out and be 90 years old and you're still learning. You could be like me and be 25 and just kind of, life's mostly guesswork at this point. But no matter who you are, what you're doing, like, you're always still learning a little bit. Or a lot of it, But there's been so much that you've been learning through, so much you've been walking through, and it's really time. Like, I'm seeing net in, like, Janet, and they're, like, showing me somebody, like, falling into a safety net. And they're saying, like, you might feel like a fish and you don't want, or like a dolphin, and you, like, don't want to get trapped in a net. But what they're showing me is that this isn't a net that's going to trap you and take you out of your comfort zone. This is, like, somebody falling off a slack line and, like, landing in a net. Like, this is a safety net. This is, like, the net around the trampoline. It's like you're having so much fun and maybe you're a little tipsy, maybe you're jumping all over the place trying some flips, but you know that you're not going to fall off because there's that net there. You know that you're safe, you know that you're protected, you're loved, you're guided, and now all of these people, all of these opportunities, all of these things are coming into your life to affirm what you needed to go through without the validation, without the affirmation, without the confirmation. Now all of this is coming through when you don't need it, and it just feels like luxury. It feels like a prize. It feels like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, why all of this? Why now? And it's because you put the work in. Because if you sat down and you looked at all the times that you sat down, you were late up at night working on your craft, your art, whatever it is. You were up late at night studying for that test. You put the extra hours in at work, whatever it is. You took that money and put it aside for your savings, whatever it is. Every single time you did this, you would be able to track the progress. They're saying if you, like, went back and you made a little graph, it would be trackable, and you would notice why the universe is giving you all these blessings right now, right here, and it's because you worked for them, because the time is right, because you deserve it, and because you went so long without it that it almost feels like just because you can be self-sufficient doesn't mean you need to be, but now you are, and other people are giving you blessings. They're drawing my attention again to the Two of Cups with a Temperance. So if you've been picking up on someone or something, like, intuitively, and they're showing me trance, and it's kind of drawing me to, like, hypnotism, to meditation, or, like, I don't know, sometimes when I, like, watch a really good band or, like, a really good musician or someone on stage, I just, like, stare at them and I'm like, oh my god, you're putting me into a trance. Just, like, when you just, like, vibe, like, on, like, you find a vibe and you vibe with it, and it just kind of opens up your subconscious mind, like, cracks you open a little bit, and you're like, whoa, like, it's magic. So there's kind of this vibe like this that's kind of coming to play. And they're showing me again that analogy or that vision that they were showing me before of, like, you walking into a room and it's like the spot's on you, like the spotlight's on you, like your aura is like a spotlight. It's like you walk into the room and it's not just you. It's not just you and your friends, you and your family, you and your little posse. Like, it is you. Like, so someone's playing music right outside my window. I don't know if you can hear that. If you can, I apologize. But also, music is coming up a lot in this reading, so you could be my musician pile. I usually always have one or two. But there's certainly something that is meant for you, and it will not pass you up, because you stick out like, I was gonna say like a sore thumb, and they're like, you stick out like, they're saying you stand out like God to an atheist. Like, that's what your spirit guide just told me. I don't know if that resonates for any of you. But, like, you stand out, definitely. Christmas time could be significant, this next upcoming Christmas time or the recent Christmas time. I'm also seeing the word ciao, so, like Italian or Portuguese could be significant, like the languages or the places, like Portugal, Italy, or just, like, kind of Eastern Europe in general. And, let's see, what else is coming up? Okay, so they want to give you some advice here, all right? They don't want you to expect things to go bad. They want you to know that you are magnetizing what you deserve, and you put the hard work in. So don't look at things like they can't be trusted. If there's something that, especially new, especially if it's a person, or if it's like, say you're reframing your morals, your values, and something that goes with your new morals and values but normally you would hesitate with comes up, or like a person. We have 7 of Swords here, right? This indicates deception. 7 has to do with your relationships and balance, Libra energy. So if, like, something comes into your life and it's like the opposite extreme of what you're used to, opposite extreme, I think that's what I said, of what you're used to, or if it's like a new person, and if your, like, reflex would be, oh my god, no, oh, like, don't trust it. I'm hearing the 303 song where he's like, never trust a hoe, don't trust me, okay. So if there's someone coming into your life, or like something that's a little bit antithesis to what you're used to coming into your life, but you just, like, decided, or you're noticing that you're magnetizing this like on purpose, like maybe not consciously, but like your spirit guides are bringing this into your life, and they're saying it's trustworthy. Okay, they're saying essentially, don't brush something off because it's different than what you're used to, because that's what you've been searching for. So allow things that are different to come in, and you're going to love it. It's really going to feel like it's going to open you up. It's going to feel emotionally fulfilling, but it is going to be something you're not used to. And they're drawing attention to the fact that you may have been guarded or defensive about this energy in the past. But as you're welcoming in the new, as you're reframing things, they're saying that, so Nine of Wands isn't just like being defensive, having your guard up. This is somebody who just literally fought the hardest battle of their life. This is somebody, I'm hearing, Waterloo, how does it feel when you won the war? Do-do-do. So obviously that's a bop, but so this is like you won the war, you fought the battle, you won, and now you have the opportunity to put your weapon down and walk away. This is the Five of Cups releasing that for the last time. You're letting your guard down. You're having the opportunity. You're being like, the universe is putting you in an opportunity where you might feel vulnerable. You might feel, but it's in a good way. It's like vulnerable and soft finally, but where you land, it's in a net. It's in a safe place. The people in your life, they are now your new safe place. You might be welcoming like a new comfort zone, a new support system. I'm hearing the term safety blanket, like people, places, and things that they see you for your heart. They see you for your soul. They see you for who and what you are and what you want to be. And they're kind of cool with that reframing. And it doesn't matter what decision you make or how you act or the words you say, like, and that is what is important. And because now you are allowing yourself to be fluid and be authentic and be in love for yourself, not just for other people. So these are the things that are coming for you. It's abundance, it's fluidity, it's new opportunities, it's things that normally you wouldn't have gone for. It is love in every way, it's opportunity. So your advice is to go for it. You do have the Five of Wands. Like, they're saying there's no 55 here with Five of Wands and Five of Cups. They're saying, like, your spirit guides want you to know that there's no use fighting something. It's coming for you. They're like, it's coming for you, but you're gonna love it. This is like somebody winning the lottery and then being like, well, what if I take the big check and then I lose it? You know, and they're like, look, it's gonna end up in your bank account. Like, don't even try to fight it. You're not gonna win. Like, you know how to win every single battle, but the universe is like, don't even try to fight me on this one. You're gonna lose. Because these are your blessings. These are your blessings. And I'm hearing, I'm way up. I feel blessed. Straight up. Oh, I live the life I deserve. Bless. Fuck a vacay. I do better at work. Yes. Yes. Okay. Sorry. So you're living the life you deserve. Like, that's what's going on. It's like the universe is blessing you because you are blessed. And it's not because you just woke up one day and you're like, oh, I'm an angel. No, it's because you put the work in. It's because you worked on your mind, your body, your spirit, your finances. You worked on it. And now you're seeing the results of this. And again, I'm hearing Peace in My Heart by Janis Joplin. Like, you're about to connect on the heart level to something, whether this is a job opportunity or a person or a friendship or a family member, whatever this is, and you're gonna just, the synchronicities are going to be like they're saying like silly, like they're going to be ridiculous. You are not going to be able to, like, this is like, oh, what's your favorite animal? Oh, no way, I have that tattooed on my freaking face. Like, what? Like, what's the title of your book? Oh my god, no way, I wrote a book of the same amount of pages with the same title and we're wearing the same thing right now. Like, literally silly synchronicities. The universe is going to hit you like a ton of bricks in the best way possible while you are having fun, while you're enjoying yourself, while you're putting yourself first. And they're saying, don't be afraid to live the life you've always wanted because you deserve it. You worked so hard for it, and like, now it's finally here, and you can trust it. I'm hearing okay, sorry, there are like 4 different songs that are running through my head right now, and I was trying to like compartmentalize them and share them with you, but I just can't right now. It's like overwhelming. So all the blessings that might be coming into your life might be a little bit overwhelming. You might be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities right now. One thing, pelicans could be significant, the sea could be significant, dogs could be significant. Also, like bow and arrows could be significant. Sagittarian is coming out a lot. Sagittarius energy could be significant. So travel, philosophy, psychology, education, higher education, learning, freedom, like a little bit of impulsivity, like blessings, like things that are short and like short-lived but huge, super awesome, or just like Sagittarius season maybe, or Sagittarians in your life. Shout out to my Saggies, little Saggies, we love you. Yeah, this is coming out really strongly. So they're saying, like, it's like the universe is saying, like, do you trust me? And of course the answer is yes, because you needed to work through difficult things. And if you trusted the universe during your hardest times, they're saying, of course you can trust the universe during your easier times. Of course you can trust the universe when things are going well, because that's why you went through the hard times, so that you could learn how to trust the good times when they come in. You can learn how to handle them. You can learn how to have self-love, so that when love comes into your life, you know you're worthy of it. And that's beautiful. And you deserve it. Like, I will re-emphasize, you deserve it. And I'm seeing, like, so Emperor, like, popped out, like, when I was literally pulling, like, these first two cards here. And I saw Emperor kind of throughout, like, through the Temperance card a little bit. So if there's a person or an energy or, like, a vibe that the Emperor card brings up for you, that will be significant. Or maybe if you pull tarot cards for yourself, look out for the Emperor card. It will have a message for you, okay? Oh, okay, that's the song. I was hearing Telescope by Cage the Elephant. In a far and distant galaxy, inside my telescope I see a pair of eyes peer back at me. He walks and talks and looks like me. So expect synchronicities like that. I know that's a song about, like, seeing the shell of yourself from within when you're, like, going through depression, but it can also kind of be reframed as, like, seeing a soulmate or seeing, like, somebody or something that, like, just is like you. He walks and talks and looks like me. But the part that was really coming into my head is, like, time is like a leaf in the wind. Either it's time well spent or time I wasted. Don't waste it. I know I'm pitchy. I don't want to hear about it. I'm sorry. But they're saying, like, yes, time is like a leaf in the wind. Either it's time well spent or time I've wasted. Don't waste it. And so the universe is like, here are your blessings. Like, straight up, like, let yourself be blessed. Know that you're blessed. You're the kind of person who walks around and you are like, are you okay? Let me do this for you. Love and blessings unto you, like, beautiful person. And the universe is like, yes, back at you, dude. Like, sorry, I keep saying dude. Like, back at you. And so now they're like, receive it. Okay, they're showing me 97 again. So we've got, what do we got? We have 1996, 1999, 1990, 1990, 90, 91, 92. We had 96, 97, 99. Okay. So, okay. Those years could be significant. I don't know why. I just feel like the 90s are coming up a lot. And to really end this with Temperance, number 14, this is saying, like, you are guided, you are blessed, you are watched, you are supported through all these changes. And your ability to not change, like, to not change in a rigid way, but to go with the flow. Your ability to become fluid. Your ability to take things like a leaf in the wind, like a grain of sand. You've learned how to walk through the hardness, and now you get to walk through the ease, the beautiful part of life. And there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to feel guilty about. You deserve this. You are magnetic, and you are a gold mine. Deep down, you're a gold mine. You know, diamonds take pressure. Diamonds take pressure. So I was hearing that. That's Taylor Bennett, Be Yourself. And then while I was singing that, I was also hearing, like, Bring Me the Horizon, like, we will never sleep, because sleep is for the weak. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so music could really be significant for you guys. Or, like, music, mediumship, contracts, concerts, music festivals. Also, writing, books could be significant. And then a lot of, like, maybe sensuality, sexuality, creativity. So these energies might be, like, all of these different areas of life, whatever it is that you do creatively, drawing as well, your creativity, anything that is sacral chakra related, essentially, like allowing yourself to feel good emotions, allowing yourself to feel good, allowing yourself to create, allowing yourself to be passionate, to be sensual or sexual or whatever, however you express yourself in that, through that chakra. Is it saying, like, you purged everything that was in there, you healed everything that was in there, and now you are feeling like the other side of the coin. You're seeing the light side. And I'm hearing Look on the Bright Side by Never Shout Never. Just look on the bright side, you're roughly 6 feet tall. So that's really cute. They want you to look on the bright side and see everything as a blessing, because that's what it is. They're saying this is the other shoe dropping and it's the good one, so don't wait for the other shoe to drop, because live your life, enjoy the moment, and you deserve it. You worked hard for it. And again, they're saying, if you really want to go look back, track the cycles, put together a little chart, a little graph, be like, 2022 wrapped, like shit I went through, or like my whole life wrapped, they do those little whatever. They're saying you would really be able to track it. Like, you deserve this. You deserve this and then some, and that's why it's coming in. So allow yourself to go with the flow. And I'm hearing, here's a funky introduction to Hanasam. And they're like, send a telegram. So I don't know. A lot of like goofy music, like lighthearted energy, like heart beating, having fun. And I'm here, I'm feeling like needles. If you're feeling like pins and needles, this is a message for you. They want you to take a look at the body part that you're feeling pins and needles on, and look up what that means. You can look it up however you reframe that, through tarot, through astrology, through anatomy, kinesiology, Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, however it is you resonate with it. We did have Pitta coming out earlier, that fire, water energy. Also, that reminds me of like alcohol. You might be like drinking, you might not be used to it. They want you to pay attention to any pins and needles feelings, mind, body, or spirit, okay? This is a little message from your body and your spirit guides to you. And then advice is just go with the flow, allow things to change. Like, the Two of Pentacles is really the wheel in disguise, okay? Because this is like, oh, which one do we do? It's like, no, we push it, and then everything becomes balanced, and then it's the wheel. So allow yourself to experience your blessings. And here we have Saturn and Jupiter. It's like you restricted yourself, so now you have the blessings. You experience the blessings, so now you know where you're not giving your energy. It's like you literally know what's up. Have faith in the universe like you always have. Have faith in me. I said I'd never let you go, and I never did. Right? Okay, so your guides love you. They've got your back. And they want you to know that you deserve this. They're like, if you come out of this reading with any piece of information at all, it's to go with the flow. You deserve this. Have fun. Let loose a little bit. Enjoy the blessings. They're gonna keep coming, and just know that yes, you have all these options in front of you, and why not take all of them, literally, okay? So I feel like this reading was a little longer than the others, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. Okay, they wanted to show you the Queen of Cups again, actually quickly. The Queen of Cups, the Sun, and then the Queen of Wands coming out at the bottom of the deck here. They're essentially saying that you move through your heart space, so now it's time to create through your heart space. You've been doing that, and now you get to feel the repercussions of this. So love yourself, be yourself, and love what's going on in your life, because, you live once, you die once, and you experience every moment once. So don't allow them to be fleeting. Don't waste it. I'm hearing Telescope by Cage the Elephant again. So there really might be messages for you in that song. Also, like, piano could be significant, or like the song that you listen to, like, okay, like the song that you listen to, like, to like recenter you, or if you're like going through a hard time, or that inspires you a lot, because that's a song I like cried on my keyboard like at 3 a.m, like when I'm okay. So I don't know why I felt the need to share that, but if there's something like that for you, then there's something like there, and it doesn't have to be that song. There might be messages for you in that song, but it could also be whatever song resonates with you like the hardest. I'm hearing The First Cup is the Deepest by Sheryl Crow as well. I think that's Sheryl Crow. If there's like a song that is like extra special, close to your heart, or like that you kind of like play when no one's watching or something like that, there are messages for you. They're saying that there's a reason why, and you're finally stepping into that reason. Okay, so what you've been waiting for is here, and you have made all the preparations, so just enjoy it. I'm going to leave you reading here, Group 4. I love you so, so very much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for you. I'm sending you lots of love and light. And please drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out so much more than you can ever imagine. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful, beautiful realm. I really hope this helped shed some light and clarity on your situation. Namaste.